Welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here. Tap that screen. Help out with the live goal. Hey, Bella, over on the tube chat. You're number one. Yes, Bella, up on TikTok also. Oh, thank you, guys. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys helping out with that live goal and with tapping the screen. Welcome in. Welcome in, Twister Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in, Twister Raiders. Appreciate you guys being here. Tap that screen. How about with the live goal? Share out the live if you would, please. The same thing over on the tube. Share out the live. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Thank you. If you are a Trump supporter, encourage you guys to call in the number above my head. If you're not on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, you're welcome to request up over here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Glad you guys are here. Thank you, guys. We're starting off tonight with a little Feyruz for you. Little Feyruz. Basically, probably the greatest or most famous Lebanese singer of all time. I would say that'd be Feyruz. Oh, hey, Army. Hey, friend. And Andrew. Hey, guys. See you guys down there. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys tapping that screen, helping out with the live goal. If you are a Trump supporter, I invite you to hop in the box over here on TikTok, or you can call in. We're going to turn the phone line on. The phone line is turned on. Jay says, please easy with the yelling. Oh. You might be in the wrong place, Jay. Thank you to Jonna over on the Blue app. Jonna says, hope you've been well. Just want to say thank you for all that you do. Thank you so much, Jonna, for the 20 on the Blue app. That was incredibly kind of you, and it very appreciated, friend. Thank you so much. Army, no, friend. This is Fairuz. This is one of the most famous, if not the most famous of all Lebanese singers. She's very, very well known in Lebanon. Chris says most Americans hate anything that sounds foreign. That's weird. Huh. If you'd like, I can explain to you what she's singing about. You wouldn't really understand it because it's lyrics that are really more germane to Lebanese people and what they care about. But like, unless you know where Tanouin is, I mean, his lyrics probably wouldn't make much sense to you. But I could try to explain it to you. Anyways, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, please hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, sorry. I don't understand what your deal is, Chris. Yeah, it seems like you're confused. But Smooth. Hey, friend, how are you? I see we got Mash down there. See you, Katana. Hello, guys. Good to see you all. Once again, Crystal Friend, I see you down there. Thank you again. I mentioned earlier, we're not sure if you were in here, but thank you again for the raid, of course. Donna, she has an iconic voice. One of the greats. One of the greats. Absolutely. Boz, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 51 years old and I'm in Alabama.
Okay. As of June 2026, why do you still support Donald Trump?
What was your question?
As of June 2026, why do you still support Donald Trump?
I actually don't.
Oh, well, that's great. Then you don't quite fit the criteria of the folks that I'm looking to talk to, but that's good news. I'm very glad that you don't support him.
No, I voted for him 3 times and um, I can't. And it's not Trump, dude. To be honest with you, it's
No
not
problem.
Trump. It's the system. I don't support the system, and it could be Trump. It could be somebody else. They're going to put somebody else in. Um, I've just gotten to a point where I don't think I have faith in any of it. It's not Trump. I'm not anti-Trump.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So you
just
just I got it. So you're just too stupid to understand how things work. Okay, got it. All right. Well, anyways, it's been good talking to you. So you're just dumb. Cool. Okay.
uh,
Anyways, that's cool.
is that what that is?
Yeah, you're just dumb.
How do you mean?
You can't
Explain
understand. I'm so
explain
sorry. How
yourself.
old are you again, sir?
I'm 51.
You're 51 years old, so you're 8 years older than I am, because I turned 43 next month. So you're 8 years older than I am, and you can't understand that the problem here is Donald Trump, and it's not the system. Now, granted, does the system have problems? Sure, the system has problems. I'm not going to sit here and say that the system is perfect. But if we're looking at what's going on in our world right now and what's happening in our world right now, it's Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the problem, and the people around Donald Trump and the people that Donald Trump enables. And if you can't see that, you're really fucking stupid.
That's what I just said, motherfucker. Did you not listen to what I
just said I'm not anti-Trump. I don't blame Trump. You said I'm not anti-Trump. That's literally the words that just came out of your mouth. So if you don't blame Trump, then who the fuck do you blame?
No, the whole system.
It's not the fucking system. It's Trump.
Okay, well, when Trump's gone in a couple of years.
And when Trump is gone in a couple of years and things can get back to fucking normal, then yeah. No, it's almost like we weren't a fucking fascist country until Donald Trump showed up.
Yeah,
it's almost like we weren't fucking fascist until Donald Trump got here and you voted for him 3 times, Cletus. Maybe don't fucking vote for fucking fascists, and then this shit won't happen. It's not the system, it's the people that you put in to run the system.
I disagree.
Cool, then you can disagree all the fuck you want. But when you look at the guy who's fucking ripping up the Constitution and putting it on the ground and then taking a giant shit on it, unlike any president that we've ever seen in our entire fucking history, but then you go, well, it's both sides. It's not Donald Trump. It's the system. It's both sides. Then I have zero respect for you. You're just fucking stupid.
No.
Yes, you are. You're very stupid. If you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me in the year of our Lord shut the fuck up, dude. If you're going to sit here and tell me in the year of our Lord in 2026 at 51 years old with the information that we have at our fucking fingertips, with a fucking smartphone in your goddamn hand where you have the information of the entire world available to you within seconds, you can't figure out that this is Donald Trump's fault? The fuck, dude? This isn't a both sides thing. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, really? Come on.
I'm telling you that I don't agree with this shit, is what I'm saying. I do not support the shit that Donald Trump's doing and all this stuff.
Then man up and say, no, I'm not gonna hold on. I'm not gonna hold on. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you to go, but I think that it's both sides. I'm not gonna do it because I have zero time left. I have zero fucking patience left for you fucking idiots. Go away. Bye. Good, go away. Bye. Go away.
Bye.
Good, go away. You don't have to announce your departure, just leave. You can't handle this conversation. Go away. Yeah, there you go. Run. Goddamn, do you not even know how to do it? Holy shit. Stop with this bullshit. I voted for him 3 times. He can't even figure out how to leave. I voted for him 3 times, but it's not his fault. Or I voted for him 3 times, but I don't think it's Donald Trump's to blame. It's the system. No, he's to fucking blame. Here, dude, I'll help you out, because there you go. Holy shit. Fun. Hugh, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? I guess not. All right, well, that was fun. It's definitely not a cult. It's no, guys. For sure, it's not a cult. Guys, welcome in on a Tuesday night. Glad to be here. If you still support Donald Trump, would like to have a conversation with you. Hugh, why did you request up and then run away? Why don't you get back in the box? Unless you're scared, of course, which that seems like that might be the case. You must be scared. Thank you to Wesley for the $10 super chat. Says, hi, Matt. Daily reminder, chat, buy your Mad Matt shirts and mugs. Proceeds go to the Victory Fund in memory of Charlie Kirk. Look at it, I got my mug right here. Thank you, Wesley. It's a great cause and a perfect troll. Fuck tax-paying American. Well, you said it better than I could have, Wesley. How about that? All right, Hugh came back. There we go. Look at that. It's you.
All right.
Hey, you. Did you
You
vote
ready?
for Donald?
How come? Hey.
Hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? I've invited you to unmute. I need you to answer a couple of questions, then we can have a discussion. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
When?
In the last election.
When?
In the last election.
No,
Also-
I didn't vote.
Also, you have a really bad echo going on. I don't know what's going on. Also,
There too. Hey, in 16.
Also, I don't.
Can
know
I
why you're-
in the last
I'm
one?
asking-
No.
Sir, I'm asking you to. You have a really bad echo going on. Why do you have can you not hear the speaker? Do you have me on another speaker in the background or something?
Well, probably because I have a speaker because my phone speaker is not very good, so I have another speaker. That's probably why it's echoing.
Oh, could you move away from the other speaker?
It's like 6 feet away. Hang on. I'll turn it off because I'm ready to talk to you, gay boy.
Oh, wow. Not the homophobia right
Yeah,
off
you
the
got
bat.
that pride flag and.
Yeah, no one fucking cares, dude. Just get your other speaker off, Grandpa, and then we can have a conversation. Unmute when you've got your other speaker off.
Hang on. I ain't got my other speaker going yet. Yeah.
I said unmute when you've got your other speaker off. Don't unmute until you have your other speaker off. Thank you.
Well, yeah, because hang on. My first question is: are you a firm believer of God?
Time out. Is your speaker off? Your other speaker off? Is your other speaker off?
Why do you got to have a timeout?
Okay,
It was a
great.
simple question.
Because hold on, I still haven't had the chance to ask you the other two questions because you haven't turned the other speaker off because I can still hear myself echoing in the background. That's number one. And number two, I need to know how old you are
Oh
and what
my
state
goodness!
you're in.
Is that? Hang on. Turn the speaker off. There it is. Now we're good.
How old are you and what state are you in?
54. How old are you?
And what state are you in?
No, wait a minute. That's question
I asked
for question.
you two questions.
I
How
answered
old are you
yours.
and what
No,
state?
wait.
No, there is no wait. I'm the host. How old are you and what state are you in?
Wait a minute. I get.
Sir, stop yelling at me. I'll answer those questions back to you if you just answer them to me. How old are you and what state are you in?
54 in Florida. Now, how old are you?
Cool. Stop screaming. I'm 42 and I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Now-
so you're in a Democrat.
Now, why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Because he's a firm believer of God. Are you a firm believer of God?
Donald Trump is not a believer of
No,
God,
wait,
sir.
no. See,
Hold on.
you're
No,
going to
hold on.
answer. No, I
Excuse me.
ask you.
Sir, I am not here to do what you tell me to do. We are here to have a discussion about politics. Now, my personal religious beliefs have nothing to do with politics. But if you're going to claim that you support Donald Trump because he believes in God, that's absurd. Donald Trump isn't
I'm asking.
Excuse me, sir, please. If you're just going to yell over me, this is not going to go very well. You'll notice that I'm
Exactly, it ain't
keeping
gonna
my
go for it
voice.
'cause you can't answer.
Sir, you'll notice that I'm keeping my voice at a very measured tone, and you're literally trying to scream over me. So, let's try to not yell, okay? So that would be number one. And number
Nice
two
and
is,
soft.
sir, stop interrupting me. I am trying to explain something to
Fuck
you.
your life.
Yeah, there you go. You want to get it out? You want to yell and scream? Go for it. Yell and scream. Show
No,
everybody.
I'm not gonna yell and scream, but you won't. You
literally-
won't.
I will if you would let me finish a goddamn sentence. You can't stop.
You asshole.
You literally cannot stop interrupting me so I could finish what I am trying to say.
You won't answer my question.
Because I would, but you won't stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. Look, you just unmuted and you won't stop interrupting me. If you would stop unmuting yourself and interrupting me, I will answer your question, sir. Don't unmute yourself again. I'll answer your question. Now, as I was trying to say before you interrupted me, stop. See, you just unmuted yourself again. I know you want to say something. If you can't control yourself, stay on mute. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that my personal religious beliefs have no bearing on this conversation at this point in time. What we're talking about is Donald Trump and the fact that he doesn't believe in God at all. He's not a religious person. He's not a Christian. He pretends to be one and has zero knowledge about what being a Christian is, zero knowledge about the Bible, etc. Now, I grew up Catholic, and I consider myself to be atheist now, but I know a whole lot about Christianity. None of that matters in terms of what Donald Trump believes. My personal religious beliefs matter not. Your personal religious beliefs don't really matter here. But you said that you supported Donald Trump because he believes in God and because he's a Christian, and I can disprove that. That's why I said it doesn't really matter what my personal religious beliefs are. If you want to attack my personal religious beliefs or what I believe, sir, go somewhere else, because we're not here to talk about my personal religious beliefs. It doesn't say above my head. Yeah, I'd run away too. Because you really can't handle an actual conversation with nuance in it, right? You just want to yell at somebody. If it said above my head, I don't believe in God, debate me, you would have a valid question. Anyways. Okay, Dark Magamama, I got you. Holy cow. All right, well, that was fun. Guys, we got 700 people over here on TikTok. We've got, I don't know, we've got a decent number of people over on the tube as well. We've, 80 people over there. We're just getting started here on a Tuesday night. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. I appreciate you being here. Glad you guys are here. If you would like to support me, it's very appreciated. Thank you for your support. The easiest ways to do that are via the links in my bio. You can find those links over here on TikTok. Like I said, links in my bio. If you're over on the tube, you can find the links right down there in the description of the video. You'll find those links there. So we might have somebody in the box on TikTok. Let's see. Wyatt, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did, yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
30 and I'm from Utah.
You said 30 from Utah, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
I don't support Democrats.
Okay, that's fine that you don't support Democrats. I asked, why do you still support Donald Trump, though?
I don't. I saw your pride flag and just wanted to imagine that you're a Democrat, so do I know? That's the thing about this. Do independents not have a
So
role?
I'm sorry. Number one, I'm not a Democrat. I'm a progressive. I do tend to vote for Democrats because they seem to be more aligned with my political values than Republicans do. Independents as well, but yeah, I'm not a Democrat. But also the prompt here is, why do you still support Trump? So if that's not a question you wanted to answer, I'm wondering why you came up.
is either left versus right. I don't. Why can't I still argue with you on your politics?
Does it say argue with me about politics, or does it say why do you still support Trump?
So your whole entire side is.
I'm sorry. I'm so
against
sorry.
Trump.
It's not. I'm not on a side. I'm a person representing my own personal political beliefs and ideas. I just said I'm a progressive. And I just pointed out to you that my prompt is, why do you still support Donald Trump? I don't know why you're trying to ascribe political values to me like I'm like this is a fucking game, like a fucking football game or something, like we're on sides. It's like your side, my side. It's not like that. I'm here to debate with people as to why they're still supporting Donald Trump when he's doing such a terrible job. If
You also have a happy pride flag on there.
I'm so sorry. I was literally in the middle of talking. I'll let you talk when I'm done. So what I'm trying to figure out is if you read this and you don't support Donald Trump, I'm trying to figure out what it is that you feel like you want to debate. Because the question is, why do you still support Donald Trump? And if the answer to that is you don't support Donald Trump, then confused.
Well, I disagree with the happy pride flag. Can we discuss that?
You disagree with being happy?
Happy pride. I disagree with pride.
You disagree with being happy and prideful? God, that sucks. You must have a miserable life.
Happy about being gay and all that stuff. Yeah, I disagree with that.
Wow, that sucks. It must suck being a bigot.
Not a bigot.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, sure you are.
How so?
You just said it.
No, I didn't say I was a bigot.
Sure you did. No, you just did. No, you just did. No, you just did. You just said you're like, why should you be happy about being the thing that you are?
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Really, they were born that way?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for that?
Yeah.
Show me it.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I see. Here's the thing: is that I'm not here to prove people's existences to you. Were you born straight? I'll invite you to meet. Were you born straight, sir?
Yeah.
Cool. Prove it. Awesome. Prove it to me.
Everyone is hardwired
no,
to
sir,
like
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to give me your opinion. I said prove it. Show me a source that you were born straight.
Well, everyone is born with.
No. I didn't ask you to say what you believe. I said prove it. Show me.
I'm sorry. I don't need a source to tell you that.
Oh, now you don't need a source to do that. That's really weird. Because when I said that everyone was born, everyone who's gay, they was born that way, you're like, prove it. Now when I say you're born straight, and I'm like, great, prove it. Suddenly you don't need to prove it? That's a weird double standard there,
it's
bud.
It's funny that you need a source to tell you
funny,
that.
It's weird. I don't
it's
need
kind of weird that you.
But I don't need a source. What I'm trying to prove to you is that your logic isn't consistent and you're just fucking stupid.
Really? Let me explain my logic then.
No, I'm good. You're just a bigot, and I really don't care to have a discussion about, like, I don't need to defend anyone's existence to you because you're just some stupid kid from Utah. I really don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm not attacking.
Really?
Okay, kiddo.
Whatever, bud. Oh, you really? And by the way, can I just tell you, just like man to boy here, like the thing I wouldn't do is when I called you a kid, like don't use the same insult back at me. It makes you look really stupid again.
Well,
you
should
pick your own insult. See, when I called you a kid and then you called me kiddo, it just makes you look like you're uncreative. Maybe you should get some more gay. Maybe you should get some more gay people in your life because they're very creative. You probably need some more creative folks in your life so you weren't such a stupid, fucking lame cisgendered white dude who thinks that gay people suck, and you don't go to Pride.
Yeah, that's right. I go to Pride parades.
No one cares.
Watch them throw dildos and shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at that! It's crazy,
Watch them
right?
throw dildos
at
children.
Yeah, it's crazy. You just don't. You know what? And you're offended because there's like half-naked guys running around.
I think it's a little.
You're such a snowflake. Is it because?
I think you just keep it in the closet there, okay? You don't need to prance around the streets.
What is it? Is it because you don't like half-naked men? Is that it? Or are you
No,
that?
I don't like half-naked men in the streets with children there. How about that?
Oh, okay. So you think that there shouldn't be children where there are half-naked men?
Mostly naked, yeah. I don't believe so. I don't believe that children should be seeing dildos and men parading around. Say, I like to get fucked up the ass, and then you should do this because it's real fun and it's real beneficial.
So
to humanity.
apparently you've never been to Pride because number one, nobody's walking around at Pride going, "This is what you should do with a dildo to kids." That's
sorry, that's a
number
subliminal
one.
message,
I'm so
right?
sorry. No,
You
it's
step-
not. No, it's absolutely not. That's really funny. That you would think that. But that's fine. I'll tell you what though. It's really, really amusing to me. I'm just like throwing it out there that it's really amusing to me that after what happened at the White House over the weekend, that you, sir, would have any issue, and I mean any issue at all, with there being half-naked men in public in front of children, considering the fact that the president of the United States sat and watched for a couple hours as half-naked men who were sweaty rolled around with each other, grabbing each other in private places and hugged each other and had their junk in each other's faces, and you're telling me that that's not sexual in any way whatsoever, right?
I don't know. When you're with your little boyfriend there, do you smack the shit out of him like that?
What? I didn't hear what you said. You what?
It said when you're with your boyfriend, do you smack the shit out of him like that?
Are you asking me if I had a boyfriend, would I beat them? That's really terrible. No, I would never beat my partner if I had a boyfriend.
Then how is that almost sexual?
Also, sir, do you beat your partner? That's very concerning. Is that what you think should happen with your partner?
No, that's what you're inferring.
No, sir, I'm not inferring anything. You're the one who said that you didn't like half-naked men. No, sir. I asked you. I said, do you have a problem with excuse me, I'm in the middle of talking. I said, do you like it when there's half-naked? You're like, I don't like that at all. And they're especially not in front of children. There were children in attendance there, sir. So what I'm asking you is that where's your line for the double standard? Again, your logic isn't consistent, and that seems to be
your logic isn't consistent.
Oh, okay, bud. All right, whatever you say.
You talked about, you saw that, and you were sexually aroused. You saw that was sexual.
No, sir. I'm so sorry. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that because I don't watch grown men. Get half naked and oiled up and sweaty and like punch each other and wrestle with each other because I'm not fucking weird. I don't know why people like that shit. It's really strange to me that you like it, or that the president of the United States likes it, or that we had that on the lawn of the White House. It's actually kind of disgusting to me. Quite frankly, it's immoral to me that we would have grown men half naked fighting each other, oiled up and sweaty, literally shoving their junk in each other's... Excuse me. Yes, they actually do, because I was reading about this. That's so that it makes it like they're more slippery, so that they can't like grab onto them. It's like they use like Vaseline and like oil and shit. Yeah, absolutely. And they get all sweaty and shit. They're literally half-naked, oiled-up men who are wrestling around with each other, but you have a problem with people wearing rainbows. You got the, oh no, you're a snowflake. You don't like the rainbow people because they walk around and they're like, hey, don't hate us because we exist. But cool, dude. Tell me more about why you're not a bigot.
Okay.
What?
You
No.
done muting me? Or
No, I don't know. I just think it's funny because no one really fucking cares why you're. Also, it's really funny to me. It's also really funny to me. By the way, are you a Mormon?
No, I'm not.
Then what religion are you, sir? Being out there in Utah,
I would say I'm a Christian.
what do you mean? You would say you're a Christian? What does that even mean?
I haven't read all the Bible, but I believe that Jesus Christ is gone.
You believe Jesus Christ is gone? What?
God.
Oh, is God? Oh,
Yeah.
you believe Jesus Christ? So do you go to church? Are you part of a
No, I'm
denomination?
not too heavy into. I haven't read all the Bible, so I used to go to church and stuff like that, but I don't.
You used to go to church?
Yeah, I used to go to Mormon church.
Oh, so you are Mormon. Jesus Christ, why didn't you just fucking say that?
I said I used to.
No, I asked you, are you Mormon? And you said, no, I'm not. You still are Mormon. Have you been excommunicated from the Mormon church?
No, I just stopped going because I don't
Cool, then
consider
you're
myself
still
Mormon
you're
anymore.
still Mormon.
Okay, so I'm still Mormon now. Okay.
Yeah. We both know that in the Mormon church that's how it works, right? You're going to lie to me and tell me that you're not still Mormon?
I don't know. Whatever you want to say, bro. I don't consider myself a Mormon, so.
Okay. All right, bud. Moroni thinks differently, but whatever you say.
Well, I don't. I haven't read the Book of Mormon. I don't believe it's true. So.
Okay, whatever you say, bud. Well, I mean, now we know why you hate gay people. So cool, cool story. Do you hate black people too, or no?
Totally.
Why are you laughing? You know
you're
that
just such a fucking idiot, dude.
You do realize that the Mormon Church didn't recognize black people until the late 70s, right?
Right.
That is a legitimately valid question to ask you, even as a former Mormon living in Utah, that the Mormon Church didn't even recognize black people as people until the late 1970s, just before I was fucking born. So to ask you if you hate black people too is pretty valid, don't you think?
Sure, that's valid. I
Cool.
disagree.
Awesome. I don't care what you have to say. Also, I don't really care. I know. And I also don't really care about the fact that you seem to have ignored the prompt that I wanted to talk about, which is, why do you still support Donald
man, you still
Trump?
got that.
I know. I still have the pride flag up here, and I keep trying to explain to you that I'm not here to explain why an entire group of people exist or their existence to you. If you don't like them, just leave them the fuck alone, and that's it. It's real simple. If you can't do that, you're just a bigot.
Want to talk about trans people? We should go and move.
I'm not talking about trans people with you at all because you're just a bigot. I have zero interest in trying to defend anyone else's existence to you, sir, and you're too close-minded to have a rational discussion. So no, yeah, you are, and you're just too fucking stupid to do so. So I would just say no.
Your debating skills are off.
No, they're really not. I just have repeatedly given you boundaries that I don't want to have this discussion with you, and you just keep trying to do it. So I'm trying to make you look as stupid as possible.
You're doing a good job there.
I am doing a good job. Anyways, I've had enough of you. I'm not here to debate the existence of anyone. I'm not going to do it. If you don't like gay people, if you don't like trans people, you can fuck off. And if my flag over here, if it gets on you, if it makes you have the fifis, maybe you should look in the mirror and try to figure out why a fucking rainbow, God's promise to the world, why that makes you uncomfortable. Anyways, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump and you'd like to have a political discussion, give me a ring or hop in the box. Happy Pride Month, everybody. By the way, speaking of Pride Month, if you'd like, if you go number one in my link tree is our friend Erika, British Erika. It's her merch shop. And on her merch shop, we have 3 items there. We have the Mad Matt mug, the Mad Matt tank top, and the Mad Matt t-shirt. Guys, if you get one of those items, or any of those items, whatever you get, half of the proceeds we are going to donate to the Victory Fund. The Victory Fund supports LGBTQ plus candidates for office. They are an amazing, amazing organization, and we need more representation. We absolutely need more representation. Yes, absolutely, Whitney. That is not AI. We absolutely need more representation in Congress. Okay, because we need people like Wyatt to go the fuck away, honestly, or at least to sit down and shut the fuck up. So, with that being the case, we would very much like to have a very nice chunk of change to donate at the end of the month. So 50% of all proceeds that we make from those 3 items are going straight to the Victory Fund. I'm very excited to make that donation. And the most fun part about all of this is that donation is going to be made in the name of Charlie Kirk. It's going to be great. Thank you to Wesley for the 5 over on the tube. Says, God is a trans woman and Jesus was a gay man who washed other men. Also, Trump blew Bubba. Happy Pride. Happy Pride to you, Wesley. Thank you very much. Wesley, by the way, the one who came up with the idea for this design. If you're wondering why that design even exists, we can thank our friend Wesley over there on the tube. Thank you, Wesley. We appreciate you, bud. We appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, that was fun. That was a good time. Let's see. All right. We got someone calling in. They just calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
How old am I? I'm 47, and I'm in Utah, too.
Oh, okay. Another one in Utah. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
I think he's the best that we've got so far. I like that he has protected our borders, closed them. Like how he is, he has tried to make it a little bit more conservative as far as the trans policies and those kind of things that have happened in the country.
Okay. I'm a little bit confused because the 2 things that you just said that Donald Trump has done are not things that he's actually done. So for example, you said that Donald Trump has closed the border. Could you give me what law has Donald Trump passed to close the border? What policy what policy did he change that changed the law, that changed like our border laws? What law is that? I must have missed the major law that he passed that closed, quote unquote, closed the border. What did he do?
Well, the border it was always supposed to be closed, but nobody was enforcing.
No, ma'am, that's actually not true. We don't have a closed border. We've never had a closed border. I don't think you understand how Title 8 works. That's the title that our border is under. So that no, we don't have a closed border, because if we had a closed border, then people couldn't go in and out of our country. So no, we don't have a closed border. We've never had a closed border. You might be trying to say a secure border, but we've always had as secure a border as we can. But there's no such thing as a completely secure border, and anyone who would tell you that is just lying to you. But again, I would like to know, what did Donald Trump do to change the situation at the border? What law did he pass? What did he do?
I don't know what law he passed other than trying to make it more secure. Before it wasn't. During Biden, it wasn't.
Well, maybe you can tell me what changed. What did Donald Trump change?
Other than just trying to enforce, making it more secure. I don't know that he, as far as where it wasn't, people were just being let in. There wasn't any kind of restriction. Seems like before, people were just allowed to come through.
Okay, got it. So what you're saying is that Donald Trump didn't actually do anything, and you can't cite anything that Donald Trump has done. So again, as I pointed out to you, Donald Trump hasn't closed the border. He hasn't actually done anything to further secure it in any way. The only thing that Donald Trump has done is he's made it more difficult for people who are trying to get into the country legally.
Legally?
Yep.
I don't know if they would have to get into it legally if they can just come.
Is seeking I'm so sorry. Is seeking asylum in the United States legal? Yes or no?
It is.
Cool. Well, then there you go. So I think you just answered your own, I think you just answered your own question. There you go. Very good.
Yeah,
so I'm glad that you answered that.
But that's the
So
problem
there you
is
go. Very
every-
good. Yeah, you just answered
Yeah,
your
but
own question.
everybody that comes in is the thing is everybody.
I didn't say
that's
that everyone
allowed
who
to
is
come
coming here
in-
was trying to seek asylum.
Well-
That's not what I said. What I said was that Donald Trump is making it more
Right, but-
difficult for the people that are trying to come here legally. And again, I've asked you, what did Donald Trump change that would have made the border more secure? And here's the kicker. This is the thing that's really gonna hurt you, is that, do you know when encounters started going down at the border? You know, because we don't actually track crossings, right? Because crossings are not a thing that we could track. Because if we knew how many people crossed the border, then that would mean that CBP was literally watching people cross the border and then not doing it. We don't track crossings. That's not it. But we do track encounters. Do you know when encounters started going down at the border? Do you want to guess?
What's an encounter?
An encounter, by CBP definition, is when somebody comes to the border.
Okay, so that's not a crossing.
No,
What's the difference
I
between
said
a
there's no such thing. Basically, an encounter is any interaction between someone who's not a citizen and CBP where an individual is found that they can't be admitted into the United States, and so they're turned away, right? We don't track crossings. If you go right now and, like, you pulled up your computer, or you went on Google on your phone or whatever, and you're like, do we track crossings? No, CBP, DHS, nobody tracks crossings, because if they're undocumented crossings, they're just that. They're undocumented. We don't have a record of them. So there's no record. But we do have encounters, and encounters can be something of a barometer, because it at least tells us how many people are coming to the border. Does that make sense?
Okay, not really, but
It doesn't. Okay. All right. Well. All right. Well, let me. Okay. Let's try this again. So, do we track crossings?
no.
Oh, okay. No.
Tracking?
The answer is no. That is correct. Right. So we don't. So how
Well,
do
I'm
we?
just going off of what you said.
Well, you can. You're welcome if you're in front of a computer, or if you want, if you got your phone, swipe out and go to Google while we're talking. Google it. Check it. Check me on it. It's fine. But we don't track crossings. This is the problem, is that a lot of people conflate encounters with crossings. And those two things are not the same. Okay? But encounters are the number. Like, for example, I bet you've heard that 8 million people came through under Joe Biden, right? Or something like that?
20 million, I think.
Sure. Yeah, Trump went from 5 million to 10 million to 11 million to 12 million to 15 million to 20 million. It was really weird. In like the span of a couple of months, somehow 15 million more people came into America and we just didn't see them. Really weird how that all happened. He just like started making up numbers. But whatever. Neither here nor there. But anyways, the millions, that number that people are coming up with, that's the number from encounters, not from crossings. So I could show you on CBP where it says that that's the number from encounters, not from crossings. So anyways, what I'm trying to point out to you is that encounters at the border going down could be seen as a good thing, because if we have less people coming to the border that are not being admitted, then overall we probably have less people coming to the border and trying to get across. There are still people coming to the border and getting across, but we don't track that because we can't see them. Because if we could see them, we would catch them. Does that make sense?
I mean, theoretically, that's what should happen. But, from what I understand, it wasn't under Biden. They were just letting people come on through.
Awesome. Can you explain exactly
how?
Great. Can you explain exactly how Joe Biden and the Biden administration was letting people come on through? Can you explain how that worked, or how all of a sudden in 4 years, CBP suddenly just changed all of their policies? By the way, the Biden administration also didn't change any policies, didn't do anything differently at the border. So if you could explain to me how they were just letting people in, I would love to know. Maybe you could explain it to me.
Well, I think it's probably with any other Democrat-run type of situation. It's the same thing with letting criminals go.
I'm sorry. I'm not talking about. I'm so sorry. I'm not talking about.
No. But, yeah, but
no. I'm asking. I'm sorry.
No.
Stay on target now. I
After
asked you a very specific question. You made a claim. You said that Joe Biden was just letting people into the country. Prove it.
Well,
prove it.
He
Show
was.
me. Great.
He was,
Show. Great.
He was allowed
No, you've said it now. You've said it multiple times. Now I want you to support your claim with evidence or a source so that we know. Because, see, here's the thing is that you could just say things and I can just say things. But now here's the point where we present evidence that would back up that. So what's your source?
They show videos of it, of people coming across.
No, there's not.
And not being stopped.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
You sure?
Yep, I'm sure of that. Yep, and in fact, the when you talk about there's videos of it, cool story that you saw a video on YouTube that you think showed something. That's awesome.
Okay.
So
Just as an example. Hold on. Just for an example, I live in Utah. I've lived here.
I don't care about your anecdotals. I don't care about your anecdotal story. Nope, ma'am. Hello. Shut the fuck up. Nope, shut the fuck up. No.
You shut people down, then why do you let people call in the first place?
Because I don't give a fuck. Buddy. Because here's the thing, I don't give a fuck about your stupid anecdote.
You don't know shit.
Oh, here we go. Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
No, this is how it always turns out.
No, say your anecdote.
Talk over the top. Talk over the top and don't listen. Yeah, go ahead and mute me, pal. Next caller.
You're not muted. I was going to let you talk. I didn't mute you. My point was going to be, I don't care about your stupid anecdote, lady. I don't care. I look around my Utah town and I can see. You can just see. No, you can't. No, you can't. That's not evidence. That's not a source, lady. Cool. I can do the same thing. I have family that lives in Arizona. They tell me that no one is overrunning their towns. No one. There is no problem. So who's right? The people I know? You? Who? Oh, wait. Hold on. If only there was a way that we could settle this without having to deal with your personal information and your personal bias and my personal information and my personal bias on the situation. If only there was a way to use third-party information, that's all that I was asking you for. And you got all fucking cunty and you had to hang up the phone. I didn't mute you. Oh, well. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No. I voted left my entire life, but now the left's completely lost it.
Oh, sure you did, bud. Oh, no. Who'd you vote for then? Who'd you vote for?
I have.
Who'd you vote for? Who did you vote for?
Last election I didn't vote because Kamala had the worst running mate possible.
Okay, cool story, bro. Anything else?
I'm a gay man who thinks that your pride flag is homophobic as shit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else?
Why are you conflating sexuality with identity? That's homophobic.
Why is a pride flag homophobic?
It's not a pride flag, that's a progress flag. That's not the pride flag, that's the progress flag. The progress flag is homophobic.
Hey, bud. You were the one who called it a pride flag to start.
Your progress flag is homophobic, you ignorant fuck.
You called it, you said it was a pride flag.
You not.
Literally,
I did not.
You want me to rewind the YouTube and play it back for you where you said your pride flag is homophobic, you fucking moron?
I did not say that. Why are you lying? Why are you pulling Hassan right now?
Okay, cool. You want to place a bet on it? All right, that's fine. I'm not Hassan. Do you want to place a bet on it then? Since you didn't say it, you want to place a bet on it? That you didn't say that? You want to place a bet? How much are we betting? Since you didn't
The
say
fact
it.
remains, the progress flag
I'm
is
so
harmful to
sorry. No,
progress.
we're not moving on from that since you just fucking excoriated me for even deigning to correct you. How much are we betting that that's not what you said? I'd fucking hang up too, you fucking bitch. If you're going to correct me on it after you say the wrong fucking name, get the fuck out of here. God damn. What the fuck is up with these people tonight? Oh. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
What's that?
I said, thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
What the heck? Say that again?
Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state are you in?
I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm 33.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Still support. I mildly support him. I think he's the better alternative over Kamala still.
Okay. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. Be right back with you. Okay? Thanks.
All right.
Thank you to Wesley over for the 5 on the tube. It says, Mad Matt is peak. It's my favorite part of the stream. Keep it up, Matt. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate you. And thank you to Dan for the gifts of the jewels over there. Appreciate you guys. Also, real quick, want to run through and say a couple of thank yous. Thank you to Midwest. I have an account trying to get camera access. Oh, Anecdoodle. Guys, follow our friend Anecdoodle down in the chat. Follow Anecdoodle. Anecdotal Midwest, comment down there. Anecdotal is trying to get camera access. Please drop a follow. Help our friend out. Thank you to Jeffrey on the Blue app. It says, "Yup, because it's totally a quote unquote choice to be gay. When LGBTQ plus people get kicked out of their homes, disowned by family, or unalive just for who they are in some countries, it's a literal death sentence. And here, our rights are threatened every single day. Who would choose that?" Yeah. Thank you, Jeffrey. Exactly. 100%. Thank you to Twista. Thank you, friend, on the grave. You did not have to do that, but thank you, friend. It's just for being an amazing friend and accomplished. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. You did not have to. Thank you to Anna on the Blue app. PSA to the audience: coffee tastes better in a Mad Matt mug. Had my first coffee in my mug today. The mug is big too. Go get yours. W Matt always. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate that. It does taste better. It's a damn good cup of coffee. And thank you to our friend Neely, one of our awesome mods, for the 666. The Party of Common Sense thinks they count people crossing illegally and then just let them in. I hate it here. Yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get back to our caller. Okay, caller, thank you for holding. We said a few thank yous. Appreciate that. So sorry again. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
I just think he's the better alternative to what we had.
Well, the election was in November of 2024. That's why I asked you, why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Well, we'll see what the next candidates are, and then we'll debate those later on.
No, I'm sorry. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. So you just, when you elect somebody, no matter what they do or say, you just support them blindly, and then that's it. And then you go, well, I don't really care. I'm just going to put my head in the sand, and then in 4 years...
No.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
I'm
so
not...
you can actually talk about things that they're doing right
now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Man.
I'm not getting worked up. I'm just asking you a question.
Down. You're older than me. I'm looking at you. Just settle down.
I'm sorry. Wait, how old are you again?
I'm 33.
Yeah, you're 33, exactly. So stop acting like a fucking child and say that you can stand on your fucking 10 toes down and talk about policy.
Up right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you not answer the question, and that's why you're deflecting?
Deflecting?
Yeah, why are you deflecting?
Alternative.
Yeah, and I just pointed out to you, that the election was in November of 2024.
When you constantly harp on one, you are building up another side, whether you know it or not.
That doesn't make any sense, what you just said. You're just word salading now.
What are
Could
you
you
talking
please
about?
explain why you still support Donald Trump? What is he doing that you like? And if he's not doing things that you like, maybe you don't support him.
I like how he was tougher on the border.
Oh.
I like what he's doing with ICE. I wish he was a lot harder with ICE and with the border. You know, that's a critique of him. I don't like what he's doing in Iran. I feel like he's serving Bibi a little too much. I don't like what he did with Epstein. He pulled the rug. But I'm not under the illusion that the alternative was going to release those either. They were acting like it was disinformation the entire time. So I guess that's my point.
Oh, got it. So you're just stupid. Okay, I got it. You're just not intelligent.
Settle down, boomer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If you need to tone police to deflect because I can take you down in an
Tone
argument,
police?
that's fine.
That's not.
Yeah, that's tone policing. Because
That's not in my
you keep
vocabulary.
telling me to settle down because you're too fucking scared to talk to me. It's fine.
Listen to you.
No, settle down. Settle down.
Up.
No, listen to you. Settle down. Hey,
You're
listen.
copying me now.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry.
You
don't like it?
tried
No,
to tell
settle
a guy
down.
Earlier, you were like, "Your kid."
I know.
Here's a lesson
I know.
for you.
Hey,
Don't,
bud. Hey, bud.
copy
It was.
It makes you
hey,
look
bud.
bad.
Hey, bud.
Oh my God,
Hey, bud.
dude.
Hey, bud. I'll let you in a little secret. What I was just doing.
Oh, let's hear the little secret.
Are you gonna stop talking so I can talk now, or are you just gonna keep running your mouth? Okay,
Let's
good.
hear
There
it.
you go.
I'll
That's
settle
a
down for you.
that's a good boy. There you go. All right. So here's the thing, bud. What I'm trying to explain to you is that it took me fucking 5 minutes to just get you from point A to point B to get you to just say the things that you still supported about. And you're interrupting me again because you can't. Okay, got it. You're interrupting me again.
We're having a conversation.
You can't. No. Actually, you could just let me finish what I was saying because I let you finish all of your points, didn't I?
Not really.
Yeah, I did actually. I let you finish everything
No,
that you wanted to say.
You started spazzing out like a feminist.
Guys, I don't want to talk to this guy. There's no point in talking to this guy, right? Okay. Look, do you need a safe space? Like, do you need a safe space to like talk to somebody because you're like
I'm
whining
in your
and bitching?
safe space.
Okay, now you're interrupting me again. You're whining and bitching.
That's why
and
you
moaning.
muted me.
Dude, I didn't mute you. I put you on hold for a second to ask the chat if we should even
Whatever.
try to talk to you. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude. If you want to be,
I think there's a delay too.
Why do you keep interrupting me? Are you listening to me on the stream or on your phone?
On the phone.
Then there's no delay. It's immediate. If there's a delay,
okay, well,
then
we're doing the same thing, man.
Cool. Then stop interrupting me and let me finish a fucking
All
sentence.
right, I'll give you the like lopsided thing because it's your show.
It's not a lopsided thing. I just wanted to finish a single fucking point without being interrupted. So don't talk again until I'm done talking. There you go. Anyways, it took us a really long time just to get from point A to point B, and it's like pulling teeth to try and explain to you that the election was a long time ago. And all I wanted from you was just for you to say if you still support Donald Trump and the reasons why you still support him. You still went back to, I think it was better than the alternative. There is no alternative. It's June of 2026. The election was a long time ago now. So you have to reckon with the fact. Oh, nope. Okay.
Alternative is
cool. I guess I just won't fucking say anything else because I can't.
So
I literally am dealing with
true.
a fucking child who can't stop talking long enough to let me finish my point.
Oh, the boomers worked up again.
Yeah, because you're acting like a child and you won't let me finish my fucking sentence. So I'll give you one more shot at trying to not be a child.
Too long.
Okay, all right, bud. Oh, I don't care. Maybe someone else can do it. Jesus Christ. What is going on tonight, you guys? Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I voted for Donald Trump.
Okay. How old are you and what state are you in?
I am 43, and I'm in Louisiana.
Okay, I'm going to place you on a brief hold. We'll be right back with you. Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Thank you to Dacton on the Blue app. Says, Mad Matt mug will meet all of your coffee needs to celebrate Pride. Put your coffee in a mug that is exceedingly average size. It definitely gets the job done because, let's be honest, the big ones hurt sometimes. Okay, fair enough. Okay. And check on the tube here. And thank you to NR Milford, our friend. Note to self for the $10 super chat. It says, note to self, find all closeted G MAGA men display a pride flag. The trigger is so obvious, right? It's so... it's... The closet is glass. It's crazy. Thank you for holding for a moment, caller. Appreciate that. All right, 43, Louisiana. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Because I don't have no problem with what he's doing. Do you?
Okay, so when you say the reason you still support him is because you have no problem with what he's doing. So what are the things that he's doing that you like? Could you be more specific, please?
I don't know. That UFC fight was pretty cool. And they thwarted that attack. And it was crazy because it was homegrown. Like some Americans tried to take him out.
I'm sorry, sir. Are you saying that your favorite thing about Donald Trump is that he had a bunch of sweaty men wrestling on the White House lawn and that the FBI thwarted a terror attack, which is literally their job, and they've been doing it under every administration for fucking years? That's not really a ringing endorsement of Donald Trump. Do you have anything else?
Well, I thought it was pretty cool. And that was the first thing. I mean,
what? You thought what was cool?
Else?
I don't wonder. What do you mean was cool? What?
Well, I mean, there was a whole big old UFC fight, and like, I didn't actually get to watch it, but I thought that would have been pretty cool if I would have got to watch it. It'd have been a pretty cool thing for my whole family to enjoy. But I missed it because I was
Listen,
working.
sir, if you like watching like half-naked men roll around and wrestle with each other, that's fine. That's your thing. I don't think it's appropriate for the lawn. Yeah, I just don't think it's appropriate for the lawn of the White House. I think it's exceedingly inappropriate that we had a violent. I'm sorry, I'm literally in the middle of talking. I think that it's exceedingly inappropriate to not only have that, but to have a violent event, an event that is inherently violent on the lawn of the White House. I think that that's really wrong on a whole. I'm so sorry. I'm still in the middle of a fucking sentence. It's really amazing how you guys can't let someone finish a fucking sentence like a fucking adult. We are the same age, sir. Could you let somebody finish a fucking sentence? I know that you have a hard time letting people finish. I'm sure we could talk to your wife about that, but you could let me finish instead, okay? Don't worry. I won't get it all over your face. Anyways, here's the thing, sir. I think that it's incredibly fucking wrong that we had a violent event on the lawn of the White House that was endorsed by the fucking Trump administration, by our government. I don't think it's right for us to do shit like that on the White House grounds. If the president wants to go to a UFC fight, I still think that it's dumb and trashy, but that is certainly his right. But to do that on our lawn, on the people's lawn, on the lawn of the people's house, no, sir, I don't think that's right. And to spend $60 million of taxpayer money on it, you can fuck right off.
Well, how do you enforce what's right?
Sir, do you think that we should spend $60 million on a private business's event?
No, but I think you should enforce what's right.
Good. Then if you think that we shouldn't do that and we should enforce what's right, we shouldn't have had a UFC event on the lawn of the White House.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and yet I'm giving you actual arguments as to why it wasn't and why it was a problem, and you just keep going, I thought it was pretty cool. That's all you said.
Well, yeah. I'm telling you I disagree. Can I
No,
not
sir. If
disagree
you want
with
to disagree, I would like actual arguments. See, I've said, A, it was $60 million of taxpayer money. B, it was a violent event, and I don't think that that's appropriate to be held on the White House lawn. And then C, the thing that I haven't even said yet is that Trump and his family own shares in the very company that put the event on, which means he was enriching himself off of the backs of the taxpayers, which means that we, as the American taxpayer, were putting money in Donald Trump's very own pocket. I don't like putting my hard-earned dollars in Donald Trump's pocket. He's already a fucking billionaire. If you want to give your money to Donald Trump, go buy his shitty sneakers or his shitty watch or his shitty phone or his shitty cereal or his shitty Bible or all the other bullshit that you guys spend money on, but don't make me, as a private citizen, spend taxpayer dollars that go into his fucking pocket. That's called grifting.
Wait a minute. That thing made millions of dollars.
Who did the millions of dollars go to, you fucking moron?
Well, it didn't go to paying for that.
The millions of dollars went to the private companies that own the UFC and Donald Trump. They didn't go to the American taxpayer, now did they?
Why did the taxpayer pay for that? Like, how?
Because
did they pay for
Donald
that?
Trump is a grifter and he just does shit to enrich himself, you fucking mook.
The taxpayers didn't pay for that, not one penny, and you can't show us.
The taxpayers did pay for it because guess what? We have a government filing that says that they did. We have a public government filing.
Show me.
Great.
Show it. Pull it up.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
All right. There you go.
What are you showing me? Explain it.
It's the article from the political blog The Hill, which is right-leaning, by the way. At least $60 million spent on White House UFC event.
By whom?
By the federal government. The Executive Office of the President, the U.S. Secret Service, the U.S. Park Police, Interior Department, National Park Service, Department of Homeland Security, and Federal Aviation Administration are each involved in coordinating the event, part of the administration's celebration. Quote, this is excuse me, I'm literally reading it to you. I am literally reading it to you. Excuse me.
Right.
Quote, sir, shut up. I'm reading the thing that you asked me to prove to you, so shut up.
I'm agreeing with you.
Good, so you agree that it's a grift and we just spent $60 million that went right into the pockets of private businesses.
On a celebration. We spent
Sir, we didn't spend it on a celebration. What we did was we spent it on a...
said that.
No, sir, you need to listen to what I am saying.
We spent $60 million on a celebration
Sir,
of the 250th anniversary of the United States of America.
Okay, all right, if you're not going to listen to me, then I'm just going to hang up the phone.
You can hang up the phone.
You didn't let me finish reading. You didn't let me finish reading what I was reading. You interrupted me when you heard something that you thought that was good, and then you stopped and you're like, "Oh, I know what I'm saying."
Celebration, bro. Why is it not a celebration?
Are you done talking? Can I fucking talk now, or should I just hang up on you?
Why is it not a celebration?
I am going to ask you again to stop talking so that I can explain this to you.
Why it's not a celebration?
We have not gotten to the point where we are doing the celebration of the United States 250th birthday. That is coming up soon. This was just Donald Trump's birthday, and this was the UFC doing their 250th match, which was coincidentally the same thing. Quote, well over $60 million and tens of thousands of hours of labor have been expended because more than 4,000 spectators are expected to attend on the South Lawn, including 1,000 members of our armed services. More than 120,000 visitors are expected to watch from the ellipse after winning tickets in a lottery. A Tuesday filing from the government said. The reason why this is a problem is because it wasn't just money that we spent unilaterally on a celebration for our nation's 250th birthday, like on July 4th, that was like a big public celebration that was free to everybody to come to. This was a ticketed event that actually made money. It was a profitable event because it was broadcast on pay-per-view. You couldn't just watch this for free. Now, if you could just watch this for free, you might have an argument, but you couldn't. It was on pay-per-view. And June 14th isn't America's birthday. July 4th is America's birthday. So if we were going to do it to celebrate America's 250th, it would have been on July 4th or around July 4th nominally, but it wasn't. It was on, excuse me, I am still fucking talking. It was Donald Trump's fucking birthday. I'm not fucking wrong. Everything I just said to you is a fucking fact. You're just in fucking denial because your mouth is firmly around Donald Trump's cock and you like swallowing as much as possible.
You know the reason why I keep calling you and keep talking?
I don't fucking care. Don't call me again. Thank you to Meg for the 5 in the blue app. It says, slaying tonight, LMAO, that guy calling you a boomer. We be doing better as boomers than we are fucked over as millennials. I know. That guy calling me a boomer was just hilarious because we're actually both millennials, which is fucking funny. P.S. Love the Scottish in Boston for FIFA. Having an absolute blast. Reminding me how great people can be. I know, Meg. That was really fun. For those of you who haven't seen the videos, I know I showed a couple last night. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. I swear to God. Ugh, these people. Unbelievable. All right, let's see what else we got here. You know why I keep calling you? Yeah. Because you literally have nothing else to fucking do? Oh. What part of I don't want to talk to you did you not understand?
Well, the reason...
Apparently all of it.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or placed out of service. Please check the number and try again later.
Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Over on the, that's interesting. I you know what, Jeffrey, I've seen on other bias charts that they're a little bit like center right, a little bit right leaning. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or placed out of service. Please check the number and try again later.
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yep.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
35, Michigan.
Okay, I'm going to place you on a brief hold. Thanks. Let's see. Huh. Hey, Erika, what's up?
You know why I keep coming over here? It's so weird. So weird. I just saying hi and see if I can hang out because I had to restart and then we did trivia because no Trump supporters. We had Dirk Funk come over and ruin the friggin' live.
This is Dirk. Do you know? Do you know what? Oh, by the way, real quick, Crystal. I'm sorry, friend. I just saw your. I didn't realize that. I just saw you in the box. I knew you were. I knew you were in there for Algo. I didn't see that you maybe wanted to talk to that guy. I'm sorry. I'll let you play with somebody at some point. I promise, friend. Sorry about that. Do you know what I do? Do you know what I did with him the last time I talked to him?
What'd you do?
Before he could say a fucking word, I
What'd
was
you
like,
do?
"Hello, Dirk. This is Matt. I'm here." And I just fucking did the thing to, and he's like, "Well, hello." And I was like, I just did the thing to him, and I was fucking relentless with it. And then I just dropped him because fuck off.
That dude's he's aggravating as all get out. All right. I'm gonna ask, because I'm in a mood. All right, can I hang out for like 2 seconds? Or are you doing one-on-ones tonight?
I have been doing one-on-ones, but I want to let Erika. I like to let Erika hang out because Erika's not gonna harsh my buzz.
Your booze. All
Not
right.
harsh my buzz.
Do you have any Jesus gummies tonight? Funny gummies?
I am, but I'm gonna give you
fantastic.
I'm gonna give you fair warning though. I'm yelling at people. So
I like how you have to give me fair warning because you know how I am. I would text you so fast. Are you okay?
yeah, I'm giving you fair warning. All right, let's see. Country United. I'll bring you up after this. I see you in the chat. All right, I'll bring you up after this caller. Okay, just hang on 1 second. You can get back in the box if you want. All right, caller, thank you for holding. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Because he threw that awesome UFC event for veterans and military, and not one taxpayer dollar was used. It wasn't on pay-per-view. It was on Paramount Plus. And he
so you can get
Paramount
Plus for so you can get Paramount Plus for free?
It's not pay-per-view.
So you
buddy.
can get I'm so sorry. So you can get Paramount Plus for free? So you don't have to pay. So you don't have to pay to get Paramount Plus?
You know what pay-per-view is?
Bud, do you have to pay to get to use the app? Yes or no?
No, I got it free.
Oh my god, dude, you're so fucking disingenuous. I'm not having a conversation with you. Just fuck right the fuck off. You know what? It's not pay-per-view. I just had to pay to get the app to view it. So it's not pay-per-view. It's just the app that I had to pay to view it. Yeah.
Even if you're getting it like supposedly free from your cell phone carrier or something, someone is still paying for it. And then if you have to pay more in order to view the UFC fight, that is a double charge. So, bruh.
Fuck off.
Math hard.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, genuinely, like, I'm sorry because I called it pay-per-view. Here, let me help you. You had to pay for the fight in one way or another. It wasn't broadcast for free over the air. How about that? Does that make it better for you? Anyways, I told you I'm not fucking around tonight. Yes, the bro said veterans, even though there were that was an incredibly small number, and a bunch of people still had to pay for tickets, and we didn't get the fucking proceeds from it, and literally have fucking all of the proof right the fuck here. Plus, we have a filing from the fucking government, a filing from the fucking government that we spent $60 million on it.
Oh, wow.
Here's the court filing. But tell me that we didn't spend $60 million on it. In a fucking legal filing under penalty of perjury, we already said that we did. But no, we didn't. We didn't spend a single taxpayer dollar on it. Nuh-uh. Get the fuck out of here.
By all means. Did you already go over the ballroom and how taxpayer money is being used for that?
Haven't even gotten there yet. We haven't even. It's not even.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, not even a thing. But all right. Country United together. Hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
You bet.
What was that?
You bet.
You're like underwater. Or you're covering up your microphone. It's a little hard to hear you.
You bet.
Oh, you bet. Okay, great, wonderful. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
37, New York.
Cool. What part of New York are you in?
New York City.
Oh, nice. Which borough? I used to live in New York City.
Manhattan.
Cool. I used to live in Brooklyn. All right. Why do you still support? Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
So, for starters, I want to go back to the previous conversation you were having about the migration, the immigration. But before I get started, I want to mention one thing. When you have this happy pride on your screen,
I'm so sorry. I have already said, and I know you've been listening because you've been sitting in the box for a while, I'm not here to defend anyone's existence, and I'm not going to do that. So if that's a conversation you want to have, go stand in front of a wall and you can tell it why you don't like gay people. That's fine. If you'd like to talk about policy, that's fine. So again, why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
it's about policy.
Cool. What's the policy?
So I find it pretty. This is one of the reasons why I vote conservative all the way, because
It's so weird. I didn't ask why you voted. I said, why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Because Donald Trump has conservative values, and I'm conservative.
Donald Trump has no conservative values. In fact, Donald Trump, even when you try to ascribe conservative values to him, he's the opposite of it. Because, quite frankly, I used to be a conservative when I was younger, and I'm 5 years older than you. I used to vote conservative because I thought that he was the party of, I thought that conservatives were the party of being fiscally conservative, because being conservative is part of that is being fiscally conservative, right? Like trying to make sure that you don't spend too much money and you're smart about what you do with taxpayer dollars and all those things, right?
Yes.
Cool. Who spent more money, the Republicans or the Democrats? Who's ballooned the deficit and the debt? The Republicans or the Democrats in the last 25 years? Who's done it?
Democrats.
Wrong. It's been the Republicans. In fact, every single Republican president that we've had has increased the deficit and then thereby increasing the debt. Every Democratic president that we've had has and by the way, guys, if you can tap through, we got a little thingy on the screen there. Help us tap through that. Every Democratic president that we've had has reduced the deficit and has brought down the debt. In fact, Donald Trump, by himself, in a single 4-year term, added more to the national debt than any president in history. He added 25% of our national debt at the time. He added $8 trillion, $8.4 trillion, which brought our national debt to $32 trillion at the time. So, no, he's not a conservative. Not really in any sense of the word. Nope.
So, to clarify, us conservatives are okay with spending a little bit, but we're not okay with waste spending.
Cool. Then why are you okay with Donald Trump?
We're not okay.
Then you're, dude.
You didn't let me finish.
Yeah,
you don't let me finish.
Because what you're saying doesn't make any sense, dude. You're just words.
You're not letting me finish.
Okay, great. Go for it. Make yourself the whole.
Okay. So with Donald Trump, with all the new policies he's making, with how Medicaid's going to work, and all these other government handouts, he's actually, if you're going to look back in a few years from now, you're going to realize how much he's doing for the country.
Cool. Then why is it that the CBO? Cool. Then why is it that the CBO and the GAO both say that you're 100% wrong?
They could say whatever they want.
No.
Time will tell.
Who is the CBO? Explain to me what the CBO is and what they do.
CBO, I'm not so familiar with them.
What about the GAO?
What?
The GAO, I have no idea who this party is.
Cool, awesome. Okay, well, let me explain.
Day to day, I'm living.
Let me help you out. Since you seem to be not have an understanding of what you're
day to day.
But let me help you out. I would recommend that don't interrupt me. Don't unmute. I'm going to explain something to you because you need some help here. The CBO is the Congressional Budget Office, and the GAO is the Government Accountability Office. Now, those two organizations are completely nonpartisan, and they operate as a check on our government. And the CBO is very important because what they do is they tell our senators and our representatives, and in turn the public, how much a bill is going to cost us and what effects it's going to have on the American public, on the government, on the deficit, on the debt, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's supremely important. The CBO says that it's not going to do what you think that it's going to do. You're just making shit up. You have zero evidence that what you're saying is going to happen. I am talking to you from a point of the CBO has rated the big, beautiful bill, and they've already said it's just going to add $5 trillion to the debt. It's not going to eventually come back around and fix shit. It's not going to do that. We're just cutting services and giving a bunch of tax breaks to the top 3% of the country, and the only thing that's happening is we're losing all of that fucking money, and we're just going deeper into debt. That's what the CBO says. And the Government Accountability Office says that the fraud that you think is happening, or the waste, isn't actually happening. So I have government organizations on my side that say that the things that you're saying aren't true. So what's your source that would back up what you're trying to claim? And I don't want, it's just common sense, and I don't want, well, I think. I don't want any of that. I want an actual fucking source that would show us this information.
So, from a basic side, if you make people make more requirements to get certain benefits.
I'm waiting for the source. What's the source for your information, sir?
Could you provide your sources on this screen?
After you provide your source,
No,
because
you just said you went.
Sir, you made a positive claim. You made a positive claim first. Your claim is that this is going to not impact the debt and that it's going to be a net benefit. I want to know your source for that information. If you provide that for me, I'll show you my source. I am not doing all of the fucking work here. You made a claim.
Want my source?
Yep, I want your source because you made a claim first. So what's your source for that information?
Source?
Yep.
You want my source? Go look at the stock market tomorrow morning or tonight.
Okay, got it. So you're just stupid. Cool.
The economy is doing 10 times.
The economy has nothing to do with the claim that you just made, you fucking moron.
That's my source.
The economy isn't a source.
That's my source.
That's not a source.
That's my source.
Okay, great. That's delightful. Again, I want a source that would explain what you were just trying to say. The economy isn't a source on that.
Go look at the stock.
Bud, you just made a claim that cutting Medicaid is going to help the national debt. How the fuck is that related to the economy, you fucking moron?
This is eating away your health. You have to slow down.
But if you tone police me, I'm just going to drop you, and I'm really, really sorry you're way too fucking stupid to have this conversation. So what you have to do is you have to deflect because you know that I just fucking backed you into a fucking corner, and you're way too fucking stupid and way too in over your depth to have this conversation in front of 1,200 people. So I'm going to say that if you come off mute and you tone police me one more time, I'm going to drop you, and I'm guessing that you're probably going to do it because you want me to drop you because you know that you done fucked up talking to me and I just cooked you.
Let me ask you,
I'm still waiting on my source.
The source is the stock market.
The stock market has nothing to do with Medicaid and the national debt, you
that
fucking
has everything.
No, it has nothing to do with the national debt and with fucking Medicaid. You are a fucking moron.
The economy.
The economy has nothing to do with the national debt and Medicaid. Try again.
The economy is.
The stock market has nothing to do with the national debt and with Medicaid. Try again.
The economy is.
Bud, I want a source or I'm just going to move on to someone who can have a real conversation, unlike you stupid cunt.
You have to calm down.
Yeah, there you go. I knew you were going to do that again, so I'd drop you. Anyways, thank you to Terrell on the Blue app. I know, right? It says, love your content. I think your attitude and passion encapsulates how upset and furious we should all be. Oh, thank you, friend. What do you think of the admin engaging in horrible tactics to suppress voters? I feel hopeless and terrified we're going to be under complete authoritarian rule. Listen, Terrell, I don't like it. I don't like it either, and it feels really shitty. And I'm not going to lie to you that this is a major problem, especially with the way that they're dismantling the Voting Rights Act. This is the crime of all crimes, and what they're doing in red states right now, especially in the South. It's unforgivable. Democrats, though, are stepping up, I think, and they're doing the right thing, which is saying, fuck it. We're going to take every single opportunity that we can, and we're going to try and bend the rules as much as possible to get done what we need to get done. And we're still going to see a blue wave. I think that the problem is that it's going to affect it. It's not going to be as much of a blue wave as we want in terms of the House, but they can't affect the Senate races in the way that they want to, because in terms of statewide elections, they're not going to be able to do much there, and they're not going to be able to do much in 2028. I don't believe that. It is going to be a problem for the House. I still believe that we're going to win the majority in the House. Are we going to take a few less seats because of the bullshit redistricting? Yeah. Does Illinois need to fucking do the spider? Probably. Do we need any? And we need every state that can possibly redistrict and even pick up a single blue seat. They need to do it. So I'm hopeful that that's going to be the thing that happens. So we'll see. But Erika, did you want to answer to that too?
We also need the people who are on the fence, and also those people who sat at home, the 90 million people who sat at home in the last election in 2024, to get up and get out. And if you're not registered, register. If you are registered, all right, maintain your registration and go vote. We need you all to participate in this process, all right, because that same different wing of the same bird argument, all right, is so flawed when we look at domestic policy. We literally have a party that is doing nothing but taking away folks. There's no reason that people who live off of supplemental Social Security should see their benefits being slashed. They can't work. They're receiving that for a reason. All right. We shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have children who are fully disabled. Like, we shouldn't have their parents deciding whether to work or take care of their children. Like, that's not a thing. It shouldn't be a thing, I should say. But in the world in which we live in, unfortunately, it is a choice that parents are being faced with due to the funding cuts by the Trump administration. And then another thing also is that there is still hope in regards to the repealing of the big ugly bill, but we just have to get a new Congress in place. We have to get a supermajority Democratic Senate and House in place. So you 90 million, get up and vote. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Nothing can change. If the numbers are there, then there's no stopping the numbers. So,
people just got to vote.
People just got to vote, exactly. So let's get the vote. Let's get the
right
votes.
way.
Yeah, let's do that. Exactly. All right, let's see. Once again, guys, if you're over on the tube, you're welcome to call in, and we can have a conversation. If you're over here, you can request on up. SJ, hello. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did not mean to request up. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, friend. I hope you have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. That's all good. Guys, also real quick, if you want to offer additional support over on the tube, you can also obviously you can do a super chat. You can find my links down there in the description over here on the TikToks. You can find links in my bio. You can find Erika's links in the bio too. There's that. You can help out my friend while she's here, because we like to we're nice to guests. That's always good. So you can take care of her. That's always fun.
Thanks, Matt. Benita, no. So what would happen in regards to the Texas gerrymandering? Like, for example, the only thing that Congress can do in regards to that is pass legislation like the John Lewis Voting Advancement Act. They can pass that and it'll be moving forward. I forgot the word for it. It won't be retroactive. It'll be for anything going forward from the date that the legislation is put into place. So the Texas map is the Texas map until the state of Texas changes it again. So unfortunately, there's that, because it was Supreme Court of the United States of America that gave them the authority to use that map. And so because of that, you can't go above the Supreme Court unless you are a part of the House and the Senate, and we call you Congress.
Exactly.
But they ain't gonna do that.
And thank you again, Curtis. Appreciate you for that.
I did not mean to join, guys.
Oh, that's
I'm
okay,
friendly.
friend. That's all right, friend. I hope you have a good night. Okay.
Sorry, Matt.
You're all good.
Love you, Erika.
All right.
Love you more.
Thanks.
Hi.
Angel. Thank you. Oh, that's all good. All good, friend.
Oh, Jay's a friendly.
Oh, Jay's a friendly? Oh. Hi, Jay. Okay, bye, Jay. All good. Oh, Chris. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I will. Absolutely. We'll do that in a second. Great. Excellent point. Guys, go to vote.org. Check your registration. Research candidates. Go do that. Go do that shit. But check, double check, make sure that you're 100% there. Okay, look, maybe we can try again here. Okay.
This guy?
I don't know. Maybe he re-requested. Maybe he wants to try again. Maybe are you gonna? Do you want to try to have a real conversation now, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna behave this time around.
Cool. So, what's your source for making your claim?
So can we try something else? Another topic?
Okay, so you're gonna admit that you have no source for that, right?
I was 100% wrong. You're 100% right with that.
Okay. All right. What's your other topic you'd like to talk about?
So, in regards to Trump, my biggest reason for voting for Donald Trump
I didn't ask you why you voted for Donald Trump. I asked why you still support him. The election was in November of 2024. I don't care why you voted for him.
I think, considering the circumstances, I think he did the best job. I think he did the best job in history with the border.
Okay, cool. Let me ask you a question. If he did the best job in history with the border, when did encounters start going down?
I think at the end of Biden's term.
Encounters started going down in April of 2024.
Exactly.
Almost an entire year before Donald Trump had a chance to do anything. So how is it that Donald Trump would get credit for that?
So it's not his credit.
Okay, so cool. Hold on. So time out.
Let me finish.
Hold on. No, I'm not, because I want to point something out to you here. You just said that he's done the best job at the border, but Joe Biden is the one who got encounters to go down. Now I have a follow-up question to that. No, because I have a follow-up question to that, because you're claiming that Donald Trump has done the best job on the border. So I have questions about that. Okay? So we've already established that Joe Biden was the one who got fucking encounters to start going down. Now, how many comprehensive border bills in Donald Trump's first term did he put up? Or did people that were associated with the administration put up? How many?
So let me answer one thing at a time. Let me go. I'll get to your question.
That's one question. Yep.
No,
how many? How many bills?
But I want to address
No,
what you said right before
checking.
that.
Nope. You made a claim, and now I'm addressing it. How many border bills?
I believe it was two policies.
You're running away now from. You're running away from it. Don't run away. Own it. You made a claim.
I'll get to it.
Boy, you really don't want to answer that question. So how many? Okay, great. I'll do it. I'll answer it for you. The answer is.
I give the answer.
Please,
No.
Erika, why don't you answer, please?
Okay. Yes. The answer, it starts with Z and ends in row.
That is correct.
He actually did stop and release.
Excuse me. Trump. The question I asked, if you were actually fucking listening, was how many border bills did Donald Trump put up? How many bills? That's not true. And then my follow-up question to that would be, since he became president again in January of 2025, how many border bills have been put forth to try and actually fix the problem at the border instead of just writing dumb executive orders that can literally be erased with the stroke of a pen by somebody else.
Here's my question to you,
dude. Why aren't you answering my
I'll
questions?
get to it. You're not letting your guest
Bud,
speak.
because you're
Again,
okay. Listen, allow me to explain this to you. You made a you made a claim. You said that Donald Trump is the best on the border.
He is the best.
Great. Then I'm addressing your claim.
So
Why is this so? You just want to
So
monologue? No, you made a fucking claim. Allow me to address your claim. No. You made a claim. I'm going to address your fucking claim. You can't seem to shut the fuck up long enough to answer two or three. If you had just answered my 2 or 3 simple questions, we would have been done by now, and you could have been saying your point. But you can't do it because you're so much of a little bitch that all you can do is sit there and go, why can't I say my thing? Why can't I say my thing? I want to say my thing. Why can't I say my thing? I just want to lie, and I don't want to answer any questions about the thing that I just fucking lied about because I know that if I get asked questions about it, I'll be shown that I was fucking lying. Wow, isn't that crazy? So here's the deal. Donald Trump hasn't done fucking shit for the fucking border. He hasn't put forth any border bills, and encounters started going down under Joe Biden almost an entire fucking year before Donald Trump became president. Now that I've answered all the questions for you, go ahead and say whatever bullshit it is you want to say.
So that's exactly, now if I'm not cut off, that's exactly what.
Oh, my bad.
That was such a good conversation. I was warned. I was warned.
I told you I'm not.
You did. You did. You told me. You did. You did. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I literally just wanted you to answer how many border bills he put up. That's it. I just wanted an answer for that. Couldn't do it, huh? Ouch. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I didn't, but I do have a problem with some of the things you're saying tonight.
Let's hear it.
Do you support Donald Trump?
No, I don't support Donald Trump.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Kamala Harris.
How old are you and what state are you in?
I am 56 and I live in Arizona.
Oh, Erika. You got a friend.
God, no. Did you call the tone police, Matt?
Sounds like it.
Did you put your sirens on and be like, woo, 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 it's me, the tone police?
No, I'm not after you, Erika.
You're not after me?
Uh-oh. He's like, I'm gonna leave. It's like I'm gonna leave Eric out of this. All right, bud. All right, go. You wanna
okay, I wanna hear this shit.
Oh, you wanna be okay, go for it. You wanna be all upsetty spaghetti with me? Go for it. What's your beef?
I'm not so upsetty spaghetti with you either.
Well, you called in to complain, so I assume that you have a problem.
I totally did.
There you go.
I do.
So if you took the time to call in, you do have a problem. You are a little upsetty spaghetti.
Well, maybe a little.
Okay, great. So
But
what's your
it's
problem?
It's more like
Can we just
angel
get
hair
to it?
pasta
Can we just
than
fucking
the
get to it,
spaghetti.
bro? Can you just fucking skip and get to me? Just get to it.
I have a problem with the way that you describe the gay community.
With the way I describe them?
Okay.
Yeah, or portray them.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
I finally got my beard.
No, Erika, I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you. I was talking to Matt.
She was talking to me.
Okay.
Okay, dude, just
I don't
spit
like,
it out, man.
I don't like that you use gay culture as a weapon against MAGA.
What now?
All right. So hear me out here. Okay? You, on a regular basis, when you're talking to people that are being homophobic, people that are being transphobic, you call them names. Not homophobic or transphobic. You just call them names.
That's not true.
And I don't think
I'm
that's the
sorry.
best- I don't
Time
think
out.
that's
Hey,
the
hey,
best
no,
way.
no, no. Shut the fuck up. I literally call people homophobic, transphobic, and bigoted all the time. And then I call them other names too. But I call people all of those things. What the fuck are you talking about? You clearly don't listen to me.
No, I
have
listen
hundreds
to you,
of
like,
awesome.
every
Then I have
night,
hundreds
man.
of hours of footage on YouTube where I've called people all of those things. So you're just
Right,
mistaken.
absolutely.
Yeah, cool, awesome. So
And-
what the fuck are you talking about?
You call them other names.
And I call them homophobic and bigoted and transphobic. In fact, I called the multiple people earlier bigoted for their views on the gay community. Is that not a strong enough word for you? Is that what you're upset about? Bigoted?
No. Okay, maybe I'm not making my point here.
You're really not. It would be great if you could just kind of cut
yeah.
to it here.
I think calling people names.
Oh, yeah, I'm
And-
gonna keep calling people names. Yeah, I don't
Hold on.
Hey,
hold
but
on,
no, I
hold
don't
on.
really care. No, I don't really care. I just don't care. I'm gonna keep calling people names and you can fuck off if you don't like it. Fuck you.
Matt, I'm not talking about homophobic, transphobic,
Yeah,
or
I
bigoted.
know. I'm gonna keep calling
I'm
them other
talking
names
about
too.
the other
Yeah.
names that you call them.
Yeah, like what? Like what? Like what? Like what? Like what? What names? What don't you like? Say it. Spit it out.
Bro, this is really embarrassing for you. Please don't try
No,
to speak for the
no,
queer community.
I-
No, be quiet, kitten. Be
No,
quiet.
I think
Hello,
I made,
hi, hello. It's almost like
no,
I'm speaking
oddly
here.
enough, I think I made my point by
Hi,
keeping my mouth
hello.
shut.
Are we okay, kitten? Breathe.
Yeah, I'm
Woosah.
just fine.
Great. Take a breath. Good job. Listen here. You don't speak for the entire queer community. Just because your delicate little fucking nature can't handle someone getting roasted, probably because you call in to lives like this and say stupid shit like this and get absolutely dragged. I'm a queer woman. I absolutely live for the way Matt's not an ally. Matt is an advocate and a motherfucking accomplice, and I am proud to call him my friend. You can take several fucking seats down off a fucking steep cliff. Are we clear here, honey? Any other questions, comments, concerns? I really don't give a fuck. You're embarrassing to the community. Seek therapy. Go touch some grass. Actually, go smoke some, honey.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I'll remove my phallus from your throat. You can speak now. You should probably breathe at some point, love.
Oh, I'm breathing. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Matt, and I was gonna let
No,
Matt
I
talk.
was talking
I'm
to
sorry,
you. That was all for you, baby. Do you want some more? Because I'm locked and
No.
loaded. I've been waiting. I promise you don't want it. I promise you don't want it, but beg for it and I'll give it to you. Okay, then. I normally don't humiliate people like this for free. You should probably pay for that. I'm just saying. At least call me daddy.
Daddy.
Good boy. You should probably
No,
hang up now. This is
the
really
whites
a
are
bad
not
look for you.
okay. They are not okay. Oh my
White-
god.
They're not okay. Erica, they're not okay.
Bro.
This would probably be the good time for you to just hang up, love. Mm-hmm. Do you need some aloe? You probably do. Just hang up, Clickety click. I'm gonna keep going. It's like I can't help it. It's a sickness. Okay. Wow. There you go.
There we go.
Holy
Oh my
fuck.
God. Awkward.
Sorry. No, because what do you mean? What the fuck? Don't call people names. Girl, shut the fuck all the way up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
No.
When he actually said daddy.
He did. Yo, I hope y'all clip that shit, please.
Got 156 there.
I was taken aback.
He said daddy.
And he wasn't asking. He said it.
Emma, get your inhaler. Emma's texting me that she can't breathe. Emma, this is why we can't have nice things. Emma, get your goddamn inhaler, woman.
Don't kill Emma. Okay.
Breathe.
Don't kill her. Don't kill you if you
Ooh.
that.
Oh. I can wait. I'm sorry.
Listen, Discord,
that was a lot.
the Discord live chat was like, release me. I was like, listen, Matt knows I'm the secret weapon. I stay locked and loaded. I'll DM on the side like, hey, I'm in that algo. Just release me. We have an understanding. Listen, I yell at him in his DMs. It's all good. Because then moments like this happen and I get this man to call me daddy.
I mean, I do have to say when shit like that happens, it makes me laugh because I've got there's 10 different queer people who are like, here's do you want me should I I'd come up I can get I'm like it's okay, thank you. It's all right. Thank you, I appreciate it.
I know. I immediately DM'd you. I was like, this is our moment, man. This is it.
I appreciate it.
Oh God, I got my big O. I'm good. I'm so good. Listen, I love you guys. I'll leave you with this. Don't do drugs. Give them to me. Bye.
Bet.
But turn them into what the fuck? What the fuck is going on over here? What the fuck?
What are you talking about? Trying to find filters. I'm having fun.
Okay, you keep having fun. I'm gonna do that.
The bubblegum?
Yeah, have some bubblegum. There we go.
Ramen noodle head. I look like Justin Timberlake. No, this is more so like the when I want you back era.
Oh yeah, that's true. Frosted Tips for the win.
Yes. I'm a gingerbread.
Guys, thank you for being here on a Tuesday night. Appreciate you. Couple of things. If you're not subscribed over on the tube, please subscribe. Please subscribe over on the tube. If you're not already, just getting close to 5K. That would be great to hit. Hey, getting there. I'm not as cool as my friend Erika over here. Just at 10K.
Chill out, bro.
But cool. But you fucking Sam the Eagle over here.
I'm a freedom eagle.
But please subscribe. Even if you primarily watch over here on the TikToks, either go over there and subscribe, or also on the Purple app on the Twitch. That would be good too. Also, you can do the same thing with our friend Erika. It's just Erika_Shante, Shante. It would be great if you would go and subscribe to her as well if you're not already, which there's a good chance that you are. If you'd like to offer additional support like some people have been doing, links in bios, links down in the description of the tube if you'd like to do that, and links also in my bio over on Twitch as well. Lastly, if you want to offer some fun additional support and get something out of it, we have mugs, shirts, and tank tops. That is link number 1 in the link tree to this Erika.buzz. Not this Erika, our other friend Erika. We've got those 3 items. If you get one of those items now through the end of June, 50% of all proceeds we're going to donate to the Victory Fund, which helps LGBTQ plus candidates run for office. It is an amazing organization. I love supporting them. really, I can't say enough good things. If you want to learn more about them, go to victoryfund.org. It's fucking great. And we're gonna do it in the name of Charlie Kirk at the end of the month.
Where has he been?
Oh, I have some news for you on that, Erica.
I haven't seen him in so long. And so much that's happening. How could he miss UFC 250?
Crazy, right? It's almost like it's like he's gone underground or something.
Oh, he's in hiding?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, he maybe started to lean a little left.
Heyo. Hey, you know what's fun?
BRB. I'm listening.
You know what's fun is you know our friend Don Jr., right?
Yeah, the one that goes in his pockets and then licks his fingers.
Yeah. What's interesting?
Yeah. What about him?
What about him is that at the UFC fight,
Mm-hmm.
He was doing a little of that.
No way. Really?
Wait for it.
Oh, I'm not at the phone. Hold on. I had to get food.
It's all right.
Hold
I'll
on.
show you again. I'll show you again, and I'll
Let me
send.
see,
And
let
I'll
me
send.
see,
By
let
the
me
way, this is from our friend Chris. Thank you, Crystal. Okay,
Awesome.
let me know when you're
Let
ready.
me see. Okay, go.
Wait for it.
Oh, bro.
Wait for it. Oh.
Oh yeah. That definitely was wasn't Hunters. That was Don Jr.'s that they found in the White House.
Guys, it was gum. It was just some gum, okay? That's all that was. It was just gum. It's just gum. You guys don't know what
Sir, that is the purest Colombian that you can find. All right. Right from Medellin. Medellin. How you say it? What's the dude from? Pablo?
Medellin.
It's that shit.
Hey, Pablo. Makes tonight a wonderful thing.
That's that Studio 54.
Right, exactly. I have something. By the way, once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, I invite you to get in the box, have a conversation. You can also call in over on the phone line. That number is above my head, so give a ring, and we can have a chatty chat. I want to show you guys something that Donald Trump said earlier, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I was like, what? What the fuck? So I want you guys to listen.
Gonna be good.
It's going to be good so I want you guys to listen. This is from today. Okay? It's going to today, and I want you guys to listen to this shit.
Israel's fighting Hezbollah too long, and too many people are being killed. And you don't have to knock down an apartment house every time you're looking for somebody, because there are a lot of people in those apartment houses, and they're not all Hezbollah, that I can tell you. And I suggested to Israel to let Syria take care of Hezbollah. Because to be honest with you, I think they do a better job of doing it. Without us, without the United States, there would be no Israel. Without me, there would be no Israel, because no other president was willing to do what I did. I've had a great relationship with Bibi, but now Bibi has to be more responsible with respect to Lebanon. Lebanon used to be a great country. It was a country where you had professors, doctors, lawyers. The great intellect was in Lebanon. Now it's terrible. I would say of all countries, they've been treated the worst. And they can't defend themselves. And they have Hezbollah, which is a problem for them. So, no, I'm not happy with the way Israel has handled themselves with Lebanon and with Hezbollah. They should have been able to do the job faster. It just goes on forever. And when that happens, it throws a negative light on the big deal, and that's the deal with Iran. Israel's fighting.
I saw that earlier today, and I think that my head exploded a little bit.
Understandably so. That dude is a piece of work.
I'm like,
He just said, Matt, he just said that Israel has to be more responsible. All right. So he is like, in his own way, he's telling Israel to stop because, you're fucking up. All right. You're messing up this deal for me. So just stop. But the thing is that no, Netanyahu has gotten you to basically throw a Molotov cocktail in the Middle East. And guess what? You are not putting out this fire. This fire is going to continue to roar because, as far as I know, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I promise I didn't keep up on this today. But, bro, as far as I know, all right, Netanyahu said by any means necessary that they would prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. And then also, I believe it was the foreign minister in Israel who said that they are not leaving southern Lebanon.
Not only have they explicitly said that, Erika, they've said, and I can pull up the clip for you of that. I've got another one to show you first. We got somebody. I don't know if this is in opposition. Let's see here. Bobby, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Okay.
Sweet dreams.
There was a video of the Israeli foreign minister saying, actually not, there's Ben Gvir saying that they needed to go in and destroy all of the homes in southern Lebanon. Not Hezbollah. They just needed to go and destroy the homes. They said that specifically. It's like, oh, you guys just aren't even like trying to say like
It's the same thing that they did in Gaza. It like what they did in Palestine. They said that they were going after Hamas, the H group, however you want to say it on this app. But they said they were doing that. Yet, why is it that literally the majority of the people who have been unalived, the genocide that they are waging on the Palestinian people, have been children, women and children?
Yeah.
All right, they are literally.
Well,
and no one holds them accountable.
No, of course nobody holds them accountable. But listen, so Trump said that. Then listen to what Mike Huckabee, this piece of shit, and our ambassador to Israel, listen to what he said like a few hours after.
Without Israel, without the Jewish Foundation, there would not be an America. We owe our very existence to what happened in this land.
The fuck?
The fuck?
First of all, what's the correlation? Also, in regards to what Trump said, all right, about Israel stop funding them. Israel cannot survive without the United States funding them. If Donald Trump thinks for a moment that country, all right, that Bibi Satan Yahoo won't turn on them, he is sorely mistaken. All right.
Oh.
States. Keep playing around, you're gonna fuck around and find out the hard way. Sorry, I get very passionate about that. I do not like that man at all. He needs to be like buried, like deep beneath the prison.
Well, that's a whole other thing. And I see.
Did I freeze or did Matt freeze?
I think you froze because at least you cut out for me, unless we both did, in which case everyone got.
Oh, Kat, let me know. Did I freeze or did Matt freeze? Because I see him moving, and I hope I'm not over talking him.
No, wait. Can you hear me?
Oh,
can you hear me? Talking. Hello, Erika. Oh, Erika must have lost audio. I see our friend Taz Nemo down in the chat. She sent me a thing earlier where basically there's an Israeli journalist calling for, they're like, can we get Biden back after Trump's deal with Iran and his comments there at the G7. They're like, "Can we get Biden back?" I was like, "Fuck!" Like,
The police pulled up beside me and told me to slow down. Said, slow down now.
they're like, "Have a great day, all right, all right, you
You're
take care."
you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like, what the fuck? Also, this is another thing. This is related, unrelated, but I want to also show this to you guys because this is fucking wild. Now this is from Midas Touch. They documented some of the shit going on with him today. Like, he's out of it. Like, and this isn't just like, look at him compared to Biden and blah, blah. No, this is medically concerning. Just like, you got to see this.
So I've been watching Trump for the past day or so at this G7 summit in France, and there's clearly something going on with his health. He's looked awful. I mean, just look at him in this picture trying to sit down. It did not go well for him. His voice has been incredibly hoarse. He keeps walking in the wrong directions. He doesn't seem to know where he is at times, what's going on at times. His ankles look incredibly swollen. I mean, let's just go through some of the things I've noticed. First, there was this photo, and if you zoom in on Donald Trump's hand, you could see that once again, he's got the makeup caked on. Here's another shot of his hand from today. And so that was just his right hand. When you look at his left hand, you see that he has this little weird mark right over here. There's a quick close-up for you. Here's a photo that Ukrainian President Zelensky posted on his social media, but let's zoom in for a second. Once again, you see that intense swelling in his ankles.
Ooh.
Then there was this moment where he needed Indian Prime Minister Modi to help him get up a tiny little step. This moment after a photo where he starts wandering in the wrong direction. And you can see Macron and the other leaders say, other side, you're going in the wrong way, and redirect him. Then there was this strange moment where he grabs Brigitte Macron's hand and doesn't let go. He seems to completely lack the strength in his right hand to do his typical handshake. There was also this moment where the world leaders were posing for a photo around this table, and Trump just doesn't seem to know where he is at all. He's just standing there looking off to the side while everybody else is posing. He's just standing there, not moving, doesn't seem to know where he is, not reacting at all. And here's how that final photo turned out, courtesy of Reuters. You can see Trump here staring off to the side. Then you can see here as French President Macron is speaking, Trump is struggling to keep his eyes open.
It will provide peace in Lebanon, and so we are ready to take our fair share of the burden and be part of the commitment of the international community in order to support this deal. And we will discuss about that together and with colleagues later on. But it's a very important step.
And you can just hear it in his voice here.
Why are you even bothering? Because it's not really valuable. It's, it's probably $500,000 worth. It's not very valuable stuff. But I think psychologically we're one together.
Let's be honest, if any single one of these happened with Joe Biden, they'd be running this on the media like a loop, nonstop, over and over again. We're going to keep tracking this and more.
So anyways, that was on Midas Touch, but like,
Hey, do you think he's gonna make it to Christmas? He pumped up with so many preservatives. Also, can I just say something?
Please.
I don't think that is like just like regular dementia. If that makes sense. I don't think like he was just living and then he got old and dementia came along. I think that is the third stage of syphilis.
You mean like his dad?
Yes. Because he has those things breaking out on the back of his hands. That's a telltale sign of it. Also, his eyes, the color that they are, telltale sign. Like, look in it. Look into it.
I agree with you. I think you're 100% right.
No, you don't understand, Live with the watermelon, is that what happens is that in the third stages of it, all right, dementia is one of, all right, the side, the what symptoms? Yeah. All right. So that it happens in the third stage. But Donald Trump has more than just what we see as the dementia part of it. It's the stuff, the scarring and the sores and whatnot on the back of his hand, the discoloration in his eyes. All right, that's a lot. All of that stuff going on. If you look up the third stage of it, it gives you the SIF.
It's oddly a lot of the thing is that what Eric is saying is that there's a lot of crossover, and so you could
Yeah.
mask it and be like, well, it's just, but if you really know what to look for, it's there.
Yeah.
But, what really?
What is this guy doing here?
Dude, it's
Hi, Matt.
way past your bedtime. What is this?
I only had one question for you because you had brought this up to some other people, and it's a simple question. So I think Biden did a great job at the border his last year of his term. What policies did he do to change the border in his last months?
He brought 3 separate border bills to the table.
How many
border bills did Donald Trump bring to the
Zero.
table? There you go. That's all you need to know.
Well, I know what he did in his on June 4th.
When you write executive orders, Raymond, can the next
Well, he did on June 4th.
When you write executive orders, Raymond, can the next president just come in and rip them up and do whatever the fuck that they want?
Yeah, he can.
Fantastic. So if you want actual comprehensive border reform, like the Senate Republicans did and like Joe Biden did and the Senate Democrats did, if you want those things, then how do you make that actually happen?
Well, what we did know.
You pass a bill. Don't be disingenuous.
Absolutely, you're right.
So he tried to get a bill passed because he knew that would be the way to secure the future and to actually enact true reform and change. Because
I agree with you.
Okay, great. So the only problem here is that Donald Trump doesn't actually give a fuck about doing any sort of reform or change. He just wants to write some executive orders, make a couple of $1 billion, and then, either die in office or ride off into the fucking sunset. It's one or the other. But he doesn't give a fuck about the border, because if he did, there would be a border bill, because they run both houses of fucking Congress and the White House.
Gotcha. So on June 4th of 24, Biden wrote an executive order.
But why are you going
So here's my question.
Raymond.
Yeah, presidential proclamation.
Yeah.
So, hey, Raymond, quick question. Do you wear a CPAP machine?
No, but can I ask this question? And this is a simple
Good
question.
grief.
Did he write the EO because he wanted to close the border, which he did, $1,250 a week, max $2,500, or did he do it to win an
He
election?
didn't close the border.
No, when he wrote his executive order on June 4th of 24, did he do it to close the border? Because he did a good job with that. We got to give him credit for that.
He didn't close the border, though. You're misrepresenting the facts of it. He didn't close the border.
He slowed it down.
What he did is he slowed down the ability for people to seek. All right, to seek asylum. And so what they did was that people were still able to seek asylum. It's just that instead of doing a reasonable fear interview first, they had to go into a credible fear interview first.
Well, no, they
That's
put
all.
numbers,
That's all he did.
$1,250 a week. $1,250 a week. He put specific numbers on that. It could max out over $2,500 a week, or they shut it down even more. But my question is, did he do it to win an election in that June of 24? Or was it both prongs?
Right.
Did he do it to win the election, or did he do it to help with the border? That's what I'm confused about.
Raymond, did he try to get comprehensive border reform passed with multiple bills that ended up getting shot down, yes or no?
Yes.
So did he try long before the election to do the thing that he ended up having to do because his hand was forced via executive order? Did he try to do that for the previous couple of years?
I think he tried to do
Hold
that.
on. Okay, great. So if the answer is just by simple, pure logic, he was already trying to do that thing, and then it became entirely evident that the Republicans weren't going to do the bipartisan thing that they said that they were going to do for the second most conservative Republican in the entire Senate, who authored the fucking bill himself, who said that it was Donald Trump's fault, who got really fucking mad about having literally probably like his life's work, like the crowning achievement in legislative matters for him, being fucking shot down by the president, right? That guy, okay? But Biden finally realized, he's like, well, I can't do it, so now I have to resort to an executive order, and then hopefully a Democrat will get elected and they'll be able to get a bill passed in the next session of Congress. Because that was the only option. Hold on, because that was the only option that he had, because Donald Trump decided he doesn't care about our country. He only cares about getting elected and preying on people's fears who are fucking stupid, like you.
Well, when Biden did that EO, it worked.
Why are
He
you
did a good
talking
job.
about Biden again? Talking,
because he set Trump.
Raymond, you look like a fucking stooge. Shut the fuck up. You look like a fucking stooge every time you bring up Joe Biden. Donald Trump didn't do fuck all about the fucking border. He didn't pass a fucking bill. He didn't attempt to pass a fucking bill. He has now been, shut the fuck up. He's now been president for 5.5 fucking years. Joe Biden had 3 actual fucking bills up, and he was only president for 4 years. And there was one that really had a good chance of passing until Donald Trump killed it. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck what you think about Joe Biden and what he did. That man actually tried to get some fucking legislation passed in this country that would have fixed the fucking problem. And when he couldn't do it, he was like, I'm going to have to write an executive order because I couldn't get the legislation passed. That's it. When Donald Trump has actually tried to get multiple border bills passed and can't, you can come and talk to me about Joe Biden. Until then, fuck off. You have no ground to stand on here.
Well, remember, Cory Booker voted no on that bill.
He voted no on the bill because it was already dead, you fucking moron.
Okay, well,
Okay, well, what? Well, okay, well, just remember that Cory Booker voted. It's because the bill was DOA because Trump already shot it down. You know that, and you're just saying shit like that to be fucking cute. You disingenuous fucking piece of shit. Why the fuck do you think that this is a fucking game?
Well, actually,
fuck off.
Why are you getting mad?
I hope your fucking daughter disowns you, and I hope that she doesn't invite you to her fucking wedding. I bet that she fucking hates you. And I really fucking hope that if I am ever in a fucking position with my kid where I have disagreements in politics as bad as yours and I say shit like you said on the fucking internet, that my daughter would disown me and would never fucking speak to me ever the fuck again. I do not want to ever talk to you again, Raymond. You are a disingenuous piece of fucking shit. I fucking hate you. I don't want to ever fucking talk to you again. Do not come back to my live. I will block every fucking account.
Mod announcement. It's 1,000 people in here. Let's do all of the good things. Let's tap the screen. You guys are doing fantastic on the taps. Let's go ahead and get Matt up to 250,000, not 200, 350,000 likes. Also, let's go ahead and knock out the remaining 4 of the popcorns, because who didn't grab their popcorn for that read? Also, continue to share and repost the live. All right. And do all other good things. Show TikTok that you want to be here. All right. Links are in the bio for Matt. Show him some love. All right. British Erika is here. Good morning. I don't know. What did it say? And top of the morning to you. All right. Hey, Erica. All right. And let's keep doing all the other good things, guys.
Point of order. That's in Ireland.
I was gonna say.
But it's fine.
Hang on one second.
Is it top of the morning?
Yeah, that's Ireland.
It's Ireland.
Oh, it's Ireland. Oh, okay. Ho ho cheerio. I don't know anything anymore.
Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Hello. Thanks for calling the stream. Cool. Just want to give a shout out to Renard. Thank you so much. Got a mug over on the shop. Very exciting. Oh, got another call coming in. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did not.
Okay. We're just mainly looking to talk to Trump supporters right now. But appreciate it though.
Oh, thought I had the wrong number.
That's all right. Hope you have a good one.
No, you didn't. Weird.
Sorry, Erika, if you came up to talk to.
No, I did not.
Okay. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state are you in?
Sure. I'm 38 from New York.
Okay.
How you doing?
Just fine. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
I don't know. I like him. I like what he's been doing. You know, I haven't found a reason to really not support him, especially when compared with the alternative.
Okay. It's a little vague. Maybe you could be more specific. Like, what is he doing that you do like?
Oh, sure. You know, I really like that. He put a stop to a lot of this transgender shit. I like went after Iran.
Oh, before he goes there,
like
can I just
that.
ask him a question, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay, before you go into your other reason,
Oh.
I just have a question. All right.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
you
sure.
know that the
Absolutely.
federal government is hiring coxmen? Did you know that? A
I'm not
coxman.
sure
Do you
what
want to
that
know what the
term
position?
means.
Oh, I can tell you what it is. A coxman is a person
Sure.
who stands at the entrance of public restrooms. You can be stationed anywhere in the country. All right. You can
Yeah.
get stationed anywhere. And guess what you get to do? All right. You get to check
Uh-huh.
everyone's pants to see who's coming into the bathroom. You want to be a coxman?
Yeah, I think that's a meme that you saw. I don't think that's
There's not a
true.
meme that I saw. It's not a meme.
I
It's
think
actually
that's
something that
probably
my
like
friend K Dot and
something
I
that like
actually
someone's
discussed.
uncle sold.
No, but answer the question.
I
Do you
mean,
want to be a coxman? Yes or
yeah.
no? If you don't want to be a coxman, then shut the fuck up about trans people and stop daydreaming
No,
about
thank
them
you.
too.
There's
All
there's
right.
no
Now,
such thing as trans
anywho,
people. They're just
go
weird
back
guys.
onto your eye, you
Like this whole
idiot.
thing is
I'm gonna fucking
this
crash
whole
out
thing
too,
is just
man. I'm
like
fucking tired of these people.
communist like
Well,
attack on
can
us.
I
Ah, shut
To
up.
destroy-
can I ask a
It's
question
not
too?
Yeah,
it's
hang
not like a
on,
real
hang
thing.
on, yeah, hang on, caller. I know, we get it. Yeah, blah blah blah, commies, blah blah blah, Marxists, blah blah blah, trans people. Anyways, Erika, other Erika,
Okay.
hey friend, yeah, what's up?
Caller, have you ever called another man a girl, or said that he threw like a girl, or said that his
of course.
his behavior was girly?
Absolutely.
So you have.
Yeah.
So
100%.
you can call someone else a girl who you don't think is a girl, but when someone who you don't think is a girl tells you that they are a girl, you say, "No, the fuck you're not."
I think that, come on, that's quite silly.
It's not quite silly. It's the exact fucking
it's
point.
kind of a false comparison.
Is if you
No, it's not.
decide,
I can
if
call
you
my friend a
decide,
girl, and I can,
if you
so he doesn't
decide
believe
somebody's
that,
a bit
I don't believe that
feminine,
he's a girl.
if you
right? Because he's
decide
not,
somebody's a
we all
bit
understand he's
feminine,
not a girl.
you'll call them a girl
Yeah.
to make them feel bad, because at the end of the day, you
I
think
don't think you
being a
understand
woman
male
or a
friendship,
girl
if
is a
that's you
bad
think the
thing.
motivation.
But if they tell you that they're
It's
a
a bad thing
girl,
for
you're
it's a bad
like,
thing for a
"No, the
man.
fuck you're not."
It's not a bad thing for a woman. It's definitely not a good thing for men to be feminine or women to be masculine. Like those are not good things. Right?
Erika,
Like, we all
I think
understand
the point flew so fucking far over his head that it's in outer space.
No,
Holy
I agree
shit.
with you, Matt.
was
And have you
nonsense.
noticed how he can't stop yapping now because he knows that I might have hit on something, that it's absolutely
No,
fine.
it's because you guys are
It's
it's 3-on-1,
absolutely
and you
fine,
guys are talking
sir.
nonsense.
Sir, shut the fuck up. It's
Yeah?
absolutely fine, in your
Is this what you do to
opinion.
all of your callers? You like, hey, call in.
It's
Hey,
no,
shut the
it's
fuck
what
up.
I do to people. It's what I do to transphobes
Let's-
like you.
I thought we
100%.
were going to act like adults and have a
You're not
conversation
acting
about
like
why
an
social
adult.
support's tough. Isn't that the whole point?
Do you,
I feel
sir?
like I'm not the one
sir,
who's throwing
what's-
around insults because a person disagrees with me.
What insult did I use?
That's what you're doing.
What
It's
insult
quite
did
childish.
I use? What insult did I
You mean
use?
aside from telling me to you're being incredibly rude. You're telling me to shut the fuck up. You're telling me that I
Right,
don't know
what
anything.
insult did
so,
I
like,
use?
we have different opinions on this, right?
It's cool.
So
But now
please, let's
tell me
act
what
like mature
insult I
adults.
used.
Oh.
Let's act like mature adults
Erica,
and have a mature
you know
conversation.
what? You know what, sir? I'll help you out with this. Erica, let's act like mature adults and pretend that an entire group of people don't exist because I'm really scared of them and they hurt my fifis. So let's act like adults now and do that, okay, Erica?
Well, Matt, wouldn't acting
see,
like
let's-
adults.
that's not what I would call acting like
Excuse
an
me,
adult.
sir. I
This
wasn't
just shows-
talking to you. Sir, I wasn't
He's not
talking to you.
interested. Matt, he's not interested in hearing the voices of women. I just want to point that out to you. Because
Obviously.
ever since I started talking, he's been talking over me. I want to say, secondly, in my opinion,
Because you're making terrible
acting
points.
like
Look at
no,
that.
you're still talking. Acting
You're
like
right,
a
I am,
mature
because you're making terrible points and you're just like
acting
insulting
like
me. Are we
well,
going to have a
that's
conversation
weird
about
that
this
you
or not?
say that.
Or are we just going to
That's
trade
weird
insults?
that. Why do you just keep talking?
Because I thought we were going to have a conversation, but you guys appear to be just interested in lobbing abuse at people that you don't agree with.
What
which ironically
abuse?
we don't
makes
like
you the
bigots.
intolerant one.
Yeah.
We don't
Can
like
you,
bigots.
Can you point out which insult
Well, then
anybody
you
has
stop being
used?
so bigoted.
We will when you point out what insult anybody has used.
Calling out bigotry,
you're supposed to call
calling
me
out
you're
bigotry
supposed to
of a
call me,
bigot
like,
isn't
a whole bunch of
bigotry, silly
insults.
pants. You're not smart.
Your host just called
But
me
that's why you're a
whole bunch of
bigot,
insults.
because hate makes you stupid. So there's that part. You can get that shirt off of
I
my
don't think
site,
so, because I think that
ericaeffect.com.
you can if you
Plug
can
it.
understand that a man in a
Shut
dress
up.
does not magically turn into a woman, no matter how much he wishes he would be.
Hey bud,
like,
hey bud,
that's
can I
like
just
that's what smart people believe.
hey bud, you know, I just want to point something out to you. Do you know the song Ironic by Alanis Morissette?
Yes, of course.
You know, it's like rain on your wedding day. You know, the funny thing about that song is that all of the instances that she gives of examples in that song of irony, none of them are actually textbook definitions of irony, which is kind of ironic in and of itself, right? But the funniest thing is that you, sir, would deign to be upset at us and say that we're the ones who have a problem because we're insulting somebody because they have a different viewpoint than you. When you are, excuse me, when you are literally not insulting somebody because they have a different viewpoint than you, but trying to deny their entire existence because they have a different viewpoint than you.
No,
that would be
guys.
actual fucking irony. So we could give that example to Alanis for the next song.
Well,
I hung up on him. But there was another call coming in. Hang on one sec. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I have before, but not recently.
Are you currently a Trump supporter?
I'm more of an independent.
No, thanks.
Not today. We won't.
Not today, Satan.
I'm more of a groiper these days.
Yeah. I apologize if you guys wanted to play with your food a little bit more with that guy, but I figured that was a.
Well, I just wanted to say, surely an adult conversation would include the results of, would include what scientists say, and scientists pretty much universally agree that trans people exist.
They really do. Hi, thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hell yeah.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
35, 40.
Okay, I'm going to put you on a brief hold. We'll be right back with you. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Guys, appreciate you very much for being here on a Tuesday night. I appreciate you knocking out. I just saw that goal got knocked out. Thank you, everyone, for helping out with that. We're going to set a new one. Would appreciate it if you take care of Erika Squared while they're here, while they're in the house. That's fun. That's a fun thing to be able to say. Would appreciate it if you would drop both my friends follows if you're not already following them. Friendly reminder, this Erika, British Erika, is private, which means it'll look kind of like you didn't follow her, but then she'll just have to accept you at some point after the fact, just as a heads up. So there's that. Please make sure that you're subscribed over on the tube. Make sure you're subscribed to our friend Erika Shante over on the tube. That's Erika_SHANTE. Do all of the good things. Lastly, we've got links in our bios if you'd like to offer additional support, send messages for us to read. If you're over on the tube, you can do that via Super Chat to me, or I also happen to have my links down there in the description. So now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Go, Joe. I'm going to check if we got anything else to read off on the tube. It looks like we do. Thank you to Wesley Pillow for the $5 Super Chat. So just want to add some support. You made Raymond look like a fool he is, and I'm here for it. Hi to both Erika and Erika. Much love to you all. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate you, friend. Eric J said, Erika, I'm sorry I'm poor, but please take all my money. With the $4.99 Super Chat, Erika, I will send that over to you post-haste. How about that? I got you. And I'm not going to say which Erika it is, so I'm going to leave you guys guessing. So
it's definitely Erika with a C.
Okay, it was Erika with a C. I was just trying.
I was gonna go with K,
but it happened.
I knew it.
Yeah. No, sorry. Okay, I tried, but I was gonna. Anyways,
Hang on. Erika in the comments said, "Making up for Erika Kirk, one Erika at a time." That's true.
Heyo.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? You got one?
Oh my God, from Thickless. I don't know why would you want me to read this? Okay. Thickless, thank you for the $1. All right. Thick said, just a quick clarification. Raymond has awake apnea, not sleep apnea. To solve that, we use a pillow permanently.
Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next.
Not my pillow.
Next caller. We're gonna move on to the next caller here. Thank you to everyone. We appreciate you guys. Okay, caller, appreciate you holding. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Well, I mean, look what he's done, goddamn. Shit. You can't say he's not the best president that's ever lived.
You can.
I mean, that's
we can. We say it a lot, actually.
Yeah. So maybe you could just maybe you could help us out since you support him still. I'm sure it's really easy. Why don't you say a couple of the things specifically that you still support right now that he's doing?
Well, I think he's handled the Israel and Iran thing real good. Outside of that, I do got some questions that I do want to ask about him, if you don't mind.
Well, I mean, you say that he's handled the Israel and Iran thing. Well, Israel and Iran certainly don't think so. The U.S. economy doesn't think so. The world economy doesn't think so. Our global supply chains don't think so. The 14 dead soldiers probably don't think so. The hundreds of wounded soldiers probably don't think so. Price of gas, that probably doesn't think so. I'm a little confused. How was that handled well?
Me too. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you talk about economy, you just look at the stock market.
No, sir. I'm sorry. I literally just gave you about 7 different examples. The economy is not just the stock market, and to reduce the economy to just the stock market is a fool's errand, and it tells me that you don't know anything about economics, and you probably shouldn't have this conversation with me.
How is the stock market not representation of the economy?
How is the stock market not a representation of the economy, sir?
Correct.
After the Great Depression had already started, we saw stock market rallies. Do you know that?
Well, I'm sure after 29.
Yeah, we saw stock market rallies. Were we still in the Great Depression? Was our economy fucking terrible? Did we have the Dust Bowl? Did we have people starving? Did we have breadlines? We sure did. But you would say, well, but the stock market was rebounding, so it must have been fine, right? That's a dumb argument. It's a really dumb argument, and it's also a really dumb argument. See, when you look at things like you say, oh, well, the stock market went over 50,000, the Dow, except for the fact that the stock market with relative percentage on in the indexes hasn't risen as much as it did under Joe Biden. So that's number one. You could say, oh, well, it's gone above 50,000. Sure, but in a relative percentage, no, it hasn't been as well under Joe Biden. So that's number one. Number two, business investment is down in America. Number three, jobs are down. Number four, GDP is down. In fact, fourth quarter of this past year, they revised GDP down to where it was just barely above zero, which is crazy. 0.6% GDP growth. Dude, you are literally trying to sit here and say that just because the stock market has gone up by a little bit, that's the mark of a good economy. The dollar has lost 10% of its value. It's the worst start by any administration since 1973. Do you want me to keep going? Because we haven't even hit inflation yet.
That's fair, brother. I think those are very valid points for sure.
Good.
And maybe I do retract that comment because there is other ones. But I do have a question for you. I do want to talk about the public education system because there is I think 400,000 vacancies in the public education teaching system right now, and test scores have been down. I think 10% since COVID, and attendance is like 15% down. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on that?
Can I?
Please.
Super quick.
For sure.
Attendance at schools has been down globally since COVID occurred, for a number of reasons. There have always been school refusers, kids who choose not to go to school. But I think because of the lack of parental help for some young people during schools being closed or not, let's say, not as accessible as they were previously, there are a ton of kids who don't want to go back to school because they feel behind. And that's not just in the US, that's globally. We're experiencing that. You don't need to do that. I'm going to assume you're listening unless I then talk to you and you're not and you didn't listen. That's okay. It's just, people can't hear one of us when the other one is talking. So that's something that's happening globally, and every government is having to do something right now to get kids back into school. And as you'll be aware, different states are doing different things, different countries are doing different things to try and encourage young people back in school. So that certainly is an issue, but it's not just an issue in the US, it's an issue globally. And secondly, I'm not surprised that there are vacancies within the public school system. During COVID, suddenly people were like, oh, we love teachers. We now realise what a great job they've been doing all this time. Now I have to educate my own child at home and I have to look after them during the day whilst I'm probably trying to do another job as well. I realise how difficult it is to educate a child at home. However, once they've been back at school 6 months, everybody forgot that. And teachers are public enemy number one again. Your president is telling people that in some states, kids are going home and they're going to school and they're coming home trans after like no previous mention of it. Your government is telling people that teachers are brainwashing children, and teachers are only teaching what they are told by their school boards and their states they're allowed to teach. So when you can't recruit teachers because first of all, it's not seen as a job that is worth anything by the general public anymore. And when your government is accusing those same teachers of brainwashing people, and they have to literally consider every word that comes out of their mouth in front of young people, bar whether they, accidentally slip in a swear or not, which at the beginning of my teaching career was the only thing you weren't allowed to do. Everything else might have come up in discussion, and you were trusted as the adult in the room to lead that discussion and field questions. Teachers are no longer trusted to do those things. It doesn't surprise me at all. Plus, teachers are paid shit for the amount of responsibility they have. If I teach 540 children a week. If I were a manager at a company in charge of 540 people, I would be getting paid far more than I get paid as a teacher.
If I may, can I continue? Or I just want to touch on
Continue
that
what?
topic
You
because
asked a question and I
Engaged in
answered
what
your
she
question.
said.
yeah, because I think that it's a great point that I believe that teachers need to be paid a minimum of at least $100,000 in the public education system. I think that would greatly change this country. It would create a competitive market. That is, where you would bring in college professors, you would bring in people that have been in their careers for 25, 30 years, and create an environment where they're now able to, bring their knowledge down to the people, right? But you have to make that competitive. You can't pay them what they're getting paid now. You have to make it competitive. You got to make it like a corporate environment.
No.
Pay the teachers,
Teachers are not right. If teachers wanted to work in a corporate environment, I hate to break it to you, but they wouldn't have become teachers. They would have gone and worked in a corporate environment. Teachers do their jobs. Teaching is often talked about as a vocation rather than a job. Because it takes up so much of your time outside of the actual hours you get paid for. I don't get paid for grading the 540 papers that I have to grade 4 times a year. I don't get paid extra because every day that I'm grading those papers, it's taking me, I'm at work for 7 hours and then I'm grading papers for another 8 hours a day. I don't get paid more because of that. If teachers wanted to be working in a corporate environment, they would have gone and worked in a corporate environment.
Correct. But I'm
I would
not
like to add
saying to bring.
something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to add something. I have a question for you, and I really just, it's a direct question, like just yes or no. All right, because you mentioned the teacher shortage. Do you think that Donald Trump is trying to, create an environment where more people become teachers within the United States of America?
Well, currently, right now, I mean, there are budget cuts happening in that, and I believe that there are shifting towards a different department controlling the Department of Education at this time, which
The Department of Education has nothing to do with in regards to like hiring of teachers. That's on a state level.
Well, they're
Okay.
moving it to the state level. They're
No,
trying to
no, no,
push it
darling.
to.
Oh, no,
Okay, educate
no.
me then, please, ma'am.
Hiring
Please.
teachers has always been something that districts do themselves, something that the district does. It's not something that the federal government does. So that's always been a local thing because you have to interview with the school, with the district in order to get hired. So there's that. My question for you was, do you think that he's creating an environment for more teachers to be hired since we do have this shortage that you spoke of? And because you don't know the answer, it's okay. The answer is no, he's not. Hey, are you aware of the change that he did recently in regards to the professional degrees? What's considered a professional degree?
I am not.
Okay, so there once was a time where being a teacher was considered to be, being a teacher, having that type of degree in education was considered to be a professional degree. With the one big ugly bill, what Donald Trump has done, I'm sorry, is that he's taking a degree in education and he has turned that into a non-professional degree. And what that means is that these teachers, they're going to be capped at what it is that they can borrow from federal student loans, meaning that people actually would go into greater debt trying to become a teacher, right? Which can discourage people from pursuing that profession. So that's the issue at hand, all right? Because people may not want to take on debt to then teach students, other people's kids, for meager wages because teachers already don't get paid enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's
I
not
agree
creating an
with that.
environment. Mm-hmm.
So for sure, and I think that I wish every presidency would be the first thing on their agenda was to just fund the public education immensely, like they fund AI or they fund whatever else. I think we're missing that notion, right?
Can you think
So
of
what are
a
you
you agree with that?
supporting? Okay.
Can you think of a
I'm
reason?
supporting the education of people.
I've a question though. Can you think of a
Mm-hmm.
reason why they wouldn't want people to be more educated?
Absolutely.
Right.
Why do you think we are
So
where we
so
are?
when you see Donald Trump defunding the Department of Education, which, as Erica said, doesn't deal with curriculum, doesn't deal with employing teachers. It employs with national level kind of issues on education and ensuring that students receive the things that they should receive. When you see him defunding education, there's a deliberate plan. They don't want people to be educated because educated people think critically, and they don't want you thinking critically.
So why do you think that they don't want us educated then?
Okay. I feel like I just explained that.
I feel like she just said that was why.
Well, you did, but you haven't got to the point.
You see, what I like to do is test your critical thinking by seeing if you can
For
get
sure.
to where my
And I'm all
point
here.
was.
Well, let's be real. How much has AI influenced everything that has gone in the stock market? How much money has flown into the stock market because of AI? What is AI doing to every single
What's that got to do with the
position?
conversation? Sorry, what does that
Because
have
this
to do
goes
with the
into the
conversation
education
that we're
system.
having?
How many jobs are eradicated because of AI?
Why are you asking us about AI like we are proponents of it? Nobody on this
It's
panel
not a part of
support
the
the
conversation.
proliferation of AI. And I don't want an AI teaching my child. I don't want AI teaching my child.
And
I want a
Too
human
late.
being doing
Just
it.
because you have a better mic doesn't mean that my voice isn't louder.
Dude, I'm on AirPods. Shut up.
Bro, I don't understand. Like, where you were talking about education. Where are you going with AI? What the fuck?
She asked me a question of why they don't want us to be educated. I brought AI into the principle. Those are correlated. Now, expand on that notion. Or if you don't want to, then concede.
Concede what?
Concede what? What the fuck, dude? You didn't.
What
you
is
didn't,
happening
you didn't,
here?
You didn't. Okay, if you want somebody, let me like some friendly fucking advice here. If you want someone to concede on a point, you would actually have to make a point first, and then the other person like argues against the point. That you like have a point to concede. Like that's how that
Fair
works.
enough.
So no,
Your name is Matt, correct?
That's not. That's
What
not
do you,
how
Matt,
that.
what do you,
Bro,
Matt,
why
Matt,
are you?
Matt,
Why are you
Matt,
interrupting me?
What
Why
do you
are
do for a
you?
living?
Why the fuck are you interrupting me while I am talking?
Here he goes, everybody. Wind him up. Why, Matt, what do you do for a living?
He was peculiar as fuck. What was that? I'm trying to figure out what it was.
I just want to say that I feel like my friends have calmed me down, and I did not choose violence right there. Okay? I feel like I've taken some steps tonight because I was about to choose violence and I did not.
My favourite part of that was when he said either refute my point, and we all went,
Or
refute
concede.
what? All at the same time.
I was like, "What? You didn't even make a. He didn't even make a point, though."
And I pointed at. He's like, oh, well, okay.
I heard him mention earlier because he said it when he was talking to Erica. He said something to the effect of when they were talking about hiring teachers. He said something to the effect about AI. I can't recall what he said exactly, but he mentioned AI. And so when he brought it back up again, I'm like, oh, he's trying to say that AI is going to be teaching our children. But in the way in which he was trying to state it, I'm like, is he for it or against it? And then he came at all of us as if we were for it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, Erica, concede now. Refute my point or concede.
To what? I just did anyone notice how he completely lost the accent he had at the very beginning?
I noticed that too. I want to talk. I got to do one more thing, but let me answer this. Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
33 in California.
Okay, I'm going to put you on a brief hold. We'll be right back with you. I noticed that too, Erica, and I was like, it was just gone. Like, okay. It was very strange.
It was at the beginning, it was like, I surely did. And then gone immediately.
Yeah, what the fuck? And then, well, speaking of, thank you to Amanda on the Blue app. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. It says, is it me or has this guy had 4 different accents during this call? Yeah, he shifted a little bit there in the middle, and then it was, boom, gone. I'm like, what the fuck? That guy was weird. That was a strange cat.
Was he the guy? I have a question. Was he the guy that called before and said that he got the wrong number? Was it the same person?
Different. Well, I mean, it was different phone number. I know what you're saying about the voice, but no, it's different number. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Thanks for holding, caller. Sorry, could you say your age and state again one more time? Sorry.
33 in California.
All right, thank you. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Well, I was in support of him for his immigration policy and stuff, but after that, it kind of all fell apart. Everything else. So, what I kind of wanted to tail on is, and forgive me, I am on oxygen, so I am going to be speaking kind of slowly here and there, but the last few callers I've been listening in, I remember one of your callers earlier, this was like maybe 2 or 3 callers prior, he had asked about, like, you know, talking about the whole immigration thing, like with Trump not doing enough and this and that, or he has been doing enough and all that stuff. And you said that Trump hasn't fulfilled anything. Well, my main question is to you is, what if Trump had lived up to those expectations? What if he had deported more people? In the hypothetical, what if he had done everything that these, like, you've been arguing with the callers the whole night?
So,
and
Matt,
saying about that, you know, like, what if he did deport more people than Obama and Biden and everybody else combined in the past 20 years? What if he had? I mean,
what
because
if
as
he
far as
had?
what if he had? I mean, what?
Are you going to keep repeating the question, or are you going to allow us to answer?
Again, pardon me. Sorry. All I'm asking is,
what if he had?
If that was the case, what is? Are you okay with that, or are you just open borders altogether? Again, I'm sorry. I'm on oxygen, so I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just want to say that, and then Matt or Erica can jump in because I don't like hypotheticals. But I'm just going to say, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah, I don't do hypotheticals either. That's not why I'm here. I'm not here to talk about what ifs. So, but you know, this is silly. Why would we talk
I
about
mean,
this? I don't.
I can engage in the hypothetical briefly. If he had done it, at least you'd have some points to argue for him on because he'd have done what he said he was going to do for you. But instead, there's a whole ton of Trump supporters pretzeling themselves to point out why he hasn't done the things that he promised that they would do that presumably they voted for him for. So, my engaging in your hypothetical, the reason that those things are brought up, that he hasn't done those things, is because that's what Trump supporters voted for him for. And none of us agreed with those things in the first place. But what is being pointed out is that what he promised to do for people, he didn't do. So there's no reason to keep supporting a man who promised to do shit things in the first place and couldn't even do those shit things.
So basically, it's sort of a dead ringer for you guys. Then it's kind of like, excuse me again. It's basically like if he did do it, you guys would have a problem with it no matter what, because you don't believe in closed borders. You believe in
It's so
open
weird.
borders, correct?
It's so weird how none of us said anything like that, and you just are trying to infer something from your little hypothetical that none of us answered the actual hypothetical. Erica was just saying that it would
Not
relate
currently
to,
right now,
yeah.
but
So what you're
heard
trying
your argument.
again? No, we didn't make any argument.
But you would agree, though.
No,
Matt,
I'm sorry.
Can I ask you a quick? No, that's
You would
okay.
agree in a sense that.
Excuse me, sir.
You would agree in a
Hang
sense
on.
that you want
I just
open
want to
borders,
ask Matt a
correct?
question.
No
Caller,
one's
I just want
illegal,
to
right?
caller. I'm presuming the hearing part of your phone is working as well as the speaking part of it. I just like to ask Matt a question super quick. Matt, if a border is closed, what does that look like? A closed border.
Well, no one could pass on either way through the border. That would be a closed border.
Could any goods pass through that border?
Presumably, no. If it was closed,
right? Okay.
Other than trade.
No. Trade couldn't pass through a closed border. There are only about 3 or 4 closed borders in the world. One being the border between the South Korea and North Korea. One currently being the border between Poland and Belarus. There are very few actual closed borders in the world, and nothing, not a person, not an item, is allowed to cross that border. Not one thing. So you saying the borders are closed is a misnomer. The borders aren't closed.
So with Poland, you bring up Poland, for example, as one of your examples. So Poland, there is footage of Polish border guards actually keeping out people who want to come into their country.
From where?
That would not be considered a closed border.
No, I just said Poland is a closed. Right. I'll say it again. One of Poland's borders is closed. It's the border between. It's the border
but as the whole country.
Poland. Sorry, still talking. It's between Poland and Belarus. And it's because there is currently a war going on between Ukraine and Russia, and Belarus is a Russian proxy, and Poland doesn't want anybody coming in from Russia or anything.
So Poland is not letting anybody in.
Across that border.
Shit, dude. That one border, the one border, they border other countries. He's just talking about Belarus.
I understand that.
So Poland,
but what I'm asking though is that if she's giving that one example because of the particular war that's going on down there, they have other borders, like we've established. We know that there are other borders.
Yep.
If that's the case, then why are they still refusing immigrants from other countries, because they have been sort of exiled. Like, I wouldn't say exiled, but
I feel like this is a good night.
scrutinized
I had a
by the
question.
EU for not letting in people from the third world, for example.
I know. I had a question before you guys like got to Europe. So to talk about the U.S. borders, and how we do deportation here, because you did make a claim and try to infer something that we never said in regards to how Donald Trump is doing deportations and what we think about borders. The thing is I don't think that you will find too many Americans who actually find issue with deportations themselves. Like what a deportation is. It's all about how Donald Trump is going about those deportations. Right? Would you say that Donald Trump has pretty much usurped the Constitution and gone against the foundational principles of the law within the U.S. to accomplish his goal of, quote, mass deportation?
Well, I would say that his way of going about it was a man out of frustration.
A
And I
man out
get
of
with the
frustration,
whole
but not
concept,
cruelty?
I would say out of because of the Constitution, I understand what the guidelines are and the law of the land. But the thing is that when I hear about and when I see about what's been going on at the southern border, particularly at the southern border, there have been lots of people coming through that have been somewhat vetted, not vetted, and so forth. And
We've
I don't
always
want
had
them to be
immigration
here.
at the southern. We've always had immigration at the southern border, though. So there's that part. So I mean, nothing really makes this different. All right, for Donald Trump to go ahead and go against the Constitution by not allowing people, by denying people their due process right to the extent that the Supreme Court has to get involved. So there's that. And also, again, we had Biden and Obama deport more than Donald Trump. Right. And Donald Trump, even with this effort of mass deportation, is still behind. He's going at a rate that is lesser than what Biden was doing in his first and second year. All right. And also, of course, he's behind Obama.
Was Biden and Obama's methods of deportation considered humane then as well?
Yeah, because they follow the law. That's the whole thing. They follow the law.
So how was it that more people were deported under those presidents and they were all done by the law? And
they
Trump
followed
is
the law
deported
because
less,
they were
but
actually
yet
strategic.
he broke the law.
They were strategic in doing it. They targeted actual criminals, is what they did. That's crazy, right? That they actually targeted criminals?
Well, who do they
using
consider
the
a
law?
criminal then? Who do they consider a criminal, though?
Persons who have committed crimes within the United States of America. That's who they consider to be the criminals. Like, did you do
But
any
what are those
research
crimes,
about,
though?
one moment, excuse me, one moment. Did you do any research on this matter, or was this just, Trump told you to not like immigration, so you say, you know what, I don't like immigration?
No, I've always had a strong opinion about illegal immigration.
Then why
Because
isn't that you followed
I am
it?
a fourth
Oh my God, I don't care for
generational.
you to finish this sentence. I don't care. All right. Then if you've always had a strong care or whatever it is that you just said about illegal immigration, then why isn't it that you haven't followed what happened under the Obama administration and under the Biden administration? And all you can just tell us is how you feel about immigration. I don't care how you feel about it. Talk about what actually happened.
Okay, well, if I can answer, what I'm
I don't know,
answering
can
here
you?
is, yes, I can. If you just give me a chance, please. You haven't given a
Sure.
lot of people chances, right?
Sure. I just
All
don't
I'm
have the
asking,
need to
though,
listen to you tell a sob story about you and your family because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
Go
could
on, we're
tell.
listening.
I could tell you don't.
Okay, you gonna go on? What are you doing?
Well, I don't know if you're going to interrupt me or not. That's what I don't know what to
You'll
say.
find out. You'll find out.
Okay. All I'm saying is that under those previous administrations, I can hear you muting me.
You're not muted, dude. Everyone
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
like little
we can
buttons and stuff, so I don't know what this.
That's
we
called
can hear you.
Discord.
Dude, that's Discord and other things, and like somebody's trying to call through, and that's all you're hearing, dude. You're not muted. You can go back and watch this on YouTube, and you'll no, not muted.
Oh, okay. Apologies for that. It's just I'm hearing bloop, 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 and I'm like, all right.
It's messages coming through in the computer. I have no way to mute those, and you need the computer audio to come through. Sorry, it's just how it is.
All right. No problem. No problem. Just what I thought it was. I've been listening for a while,
We're
and I've
gonna
been hearing nothing but
spend
music.
10 minutes talking about his feelings.
I'm not talking about my feelings. I'm talking about the reality that my family has been here. We are of Latino descent. My family came here over the border 3 generations ago. And the thing is that when I see that who is coming over here now, they have no respect for our country. They have no respect for anything of this country. And yet my family, my grandfather, my ancestors, who did come over here illegally, but they got their green cards, they got everything properly stored to become American citizens.
Yeah.
It's getting trampled upon.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. Okay,
And
cool.
I'm sure that people would have said the same thing.
So that means nothing.
Sorry,
It's just
hi,
a yeah.
hi. I'm sure people would have said the exact same thing about your family when they came over, because the problem is
Because my family assimilated, and my grandfather had to fight off white people who tried to bully him
he
Oh,
for
so
being
he did think
Mexican.
the same thing about your family. Got you.
Does he
At
know
the
what
time,
assimilate means?
they assimilated.
Yeah, they assimilated. That means that they shed their culture in order to fit into
They
to
didn't share
whatever
their
you
culture.
call
They were
the.
told not to speak. My great-grandparents were told not to speak
I said
Spanish. They were told.
shed,
Oh, I thought you said
not
not
shared.
share. Sorry.
Shed. Saying they assimilated. Are you proud that they assimilated?
Yeah, because we're considered Latino Americans. We're
Yeah,
considered Latinos.
bruh. My God, today they got rid of their culture, bro. Your family lost its native
Not
tongue in
necessarily.
order to fit into the United States of America, in order to fit along with whiteness. Be so friggin' for real, dude. That is insanity, and it's not something to
because
be
my
proud
great
of.
grandfather had told his family we're guests in this country. That's why.
I thought the United States was a melting pot, though. Is it not? Because in a
You're saying like
melting
it was a
pot,
melting pot?
in a melting pot, everything melts, and everybody adopts things
Yeah,
from other
and my
people's
family
cultures.
did.
No, apparently your family didn't give anything of their culture because they weren't allowed to, but instead your family had to melt and mold themselves around a different culture.
What part of
Yes,
California?
because we were considered
What
guests in
part
the
of
country.
California do you live in?
Southern California.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is in the hardship of hardships, your great grandparents came here, and then they were around other people who spoke their language, and they were around other people who made their food, and other people who also had their culture. Because guess what?
No one made their food.
Excuse me.
They made their own food.
Excuse me. I'm literally in the middle of a fucking sentence, dude. Could you just shut the fuck
No
up
problem.
for a second?
Tell me
Thank
about
you.
my culture.
No. Oh, you're going to tell me. Cool. So you're going to tell me that in Southern California, nobody makes Mexican food?
No, but you said
There
that
you go.
they were making their food for my family.
No, that's not what I'm.
No.
Jesus Christ, dude, you cannot be that fucking stupid. I meant their food is in the culture's food. Jesus Christ. You are not equipped for this conversation, kid. Holy fuck. Anyways, what I'm trying to point out to you is that the Mexican culture, even by the time that your great-grandparents were there, it was already assimilated. It was already part of the American culture because that part of the country used to be Mexico. And there were already plenty of Mexican immigrants who were there, legal or otherwise. The culture was already part of the fucking fabric of Southern California. It's like, for you to say these things and to make it to be some big fucking to do. Oh, they wouldn't speak Spanish, this or that. Get the fuck out of here. They're Mexican immigrants who moved to fucking Southern California.
You're telling my great-grandfather. You're telling my grandfather to get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you that you're a fucking loser and a ladder puller, you motherfucker. You hate your own people. You're a ladder puller and you're a piece of shit. And your great-grandparents had the good graces to be here and you're fucking welcome. Good thing there weren't more people like you. Good thing there weren't more people like you to get them fucking deported because you wouldn't be here, would you? Huh?
No, because
no,
we all
I guess
spoke
not.
English by then.
I guess not. Nope. Would have gotten you right the fuck out of here. But tell us more of your sob story about being Mexican in Southern California, how hard it was. And now,
Well,
and now I want, and now
we
what I
didn't
want to
settle
do,
in California.
and now what I want to do is I want to make it more difficult for the other people who just want to do the exact same fucking thing that my own family did when they came here. I want to be a little fucking bitch about it because I can't handle the fact that there's other people that want to come here and have a better life for themselves because they're not doing it the right way. Oh, fuck
and
the
how,
fuck off.
And how, and
fuck off.
So I wanted to say something in regards to the United States of America. Like sociologists, we don't really use. I heard this a while ago, I think from one of my mutuals, but we don't really use the term a melting pot anymore because a melting pot can signify forced assimilation, which is what happened. Like during the late 1800s and I think up until like the 1930s or maybe 20s, I can't remember, when we had all those people coming in via Ellis Island. Those people, the Irish, the Italians, Europeans in general, a lot of them were forced to shed their ethnicity, all right, their culture, and basically assume and assimilate to whiteness. All right, they had to do that. So they lost their language, again, their customs, be something that they couldn't celebrate out loud. So what we say more so is that the United States is what we would like to be, is it's like a salad where we have all of these different parts like come together, all right, and we make this beautiful thing and we all can take from each other, all right, and we all can be a part of this society, of this nationality that we call Americans. But we've seen what the Trump administration is trying to do, all right. Donald Trump said, if you ain't white, you ain't right. So there's that part. Trump is wild.
Can I, that's exactly what I mean when I said it, it's not actually a melting pot because only some people are required to melt in that melting pot and other people aren't required to melt. Some people are required to and to fit around the thing, whatever it is in the melting pot that doesn't melt at that temperature. Like it's right. Just crazy that people will make that argument. Okay, how much like Muslim American culture have you assimilated to? Probably none. It's crazy times.
But the one thing one thing I want to point out, with that, number one, I really like knowing that, Erika. Thank you for pointing that, because I know I use that term melting pot, so that's actually a much better way to look at it. So I like that. And one thing I want to point out is, the thing is, like what I was saying to him, I still think that people who come here that are immigrant families, they still have it tough no matter what. I just want to point something out. I think that it's not. I don't want to diminish. I don't want it to seem like I'm diminishing what people have to go through when they come here, but there definitely is something to be said about immigrants moving to certain areas where there's already cultural establishment. And I want to point out my family. When they came here to the Northeast, centered in up in Waterville, Maine, and then some of them went out to Western Massachusetts, and they formed those cultural centers there, a lot smaller than what you would see in Southern California, say with the Mexican culture, obviously with the geographic advantage, right? But there was a community that was formed, and so you got people from Lebanon, even if they weren't related, even they would hear that there was a community there, and there would be people that would move there. Then there would be other people that they could speak the language with, that they could make food for, that they could have there'd be a grocery store that my grandparents came and opened. They opened initially a grocery store and a bakery where they made bread, where they made our kind of bread, and then they sold it because that no one else was doing that, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that there's something, even though I do think that all of the immigrants who come to this country have a tough time, there's something to be said about going to places where you have community and where those things are either baked in, a part of the fabric, or you've built your own community, whichever it may be. So I still think that that's an advantage. And I would point to my own family as having that advantage too, because they were in a place where there was a community of people. They weren't the only Lebanese family living in a town. So I just want to point out that that's why I was saying I don't want to diminish what people have to go through to come here. So that's all. I want to kind of make that distinction for you.
Also, when it said that Donald Trump said, if you're not white, you ain't right, that was a joke. Like, ha ha, hell. All right. However, with that being said, all right, there is a lot of context and nuance to be had here where we can point to that may just be what Donald Trump is thinking. But if you did take that literally, then by all means, that's not my problem. That's yours. You figure that out, okay? There's that part. From shithole countries to what I even sent Matt last night when Donald Trump said, if you let in a bunch of people from third world countries, you eventually become a third world country.
I want to point out, by the way, about that, Erika, real quick, that Erika was like, Erika texted me and she's like, he's gonna say only black and brown countries. I was like, bet.
Indeed.
He did. Just saying. Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state are you in?
Massachusetts, 24.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
I think a good example would be what we saw this past night during the 250 celebration is a good example. He's a strong president.
Sorry, when we saw during what?
What we saw during the 250 celebration for America's birthday, like collectively, we saw.
I'm sorry, we haven't had the 250th America's birthday celebration yet. That's going to be over the 4th of July. That was Donald Trump's birthday. It was the 250th UFC.
Right, but it's for the 250th America's birthday celebration. That's why he had it.
No, he had it because it was his birthday and because it made him a bunch of money because he and his family own interests in UFC, and then the taxpayers footed the bill for it.
Well, do you have a source for any of that?
Sure do. Can you see your screen?
Can I see it? Hold on. I don't have the app pulled up. Hold on. Go ahead.
So can you see? Can you look at your screen there?
I got you.
Okay, 1 second. So this is where we've got the Trump administration asked the judge to reject the bid to halt the White House UFC event, and then this is the actual court document from court listener. I can put it up on the screen right here. So this is the article. You can find this article on The Hill, which is a political blog. They're fairly unbiased, pretty center or even center right. Trump administration asked judge to reject bid to halt White House UFC event, and then you, like I said, you'll find a link right here to the court document. And inside of the court document, you'll find that they disclose exactly how much money that they have spent right here in the document itself. In fact, right in the introduction, I will zoom in for you. In preparation, well over 60 million and tens of thousands of hours of labor have been expended. There you go.
So you know the 60 million was footed by Dana White in the UFC. Blatant lie right there.
No.
The only thing
no,
the taxpayers
I'm sorry. No,
paid for was
I'm
the
sorry.
security.
So I
outright
hate
got
to
caught
I
in a
hate
lie,
to
bro.
So I hate to break this to you, but this is a court
Peddling
filing.
misinformation like always.
I'm so sorry. If you would just be quiet for a second, I'll read.
Michelle Obama is a man.
Anyways, this is a court filing, and I know that you're just trolling, and that's fine. I've just put you on hold because you're just a piece of shit. This is a court filing from the federal government that says here the government has spent over a year planning a series of special events. They say that they're the ones that spent the money. So if you don't like that, then the government and the Trump administration themselves have committed perjury. That's a crime. So either they did spend, I would hang up too. Hopefully you'll listen back to this and listen to what a fucking dipshit you are. Either the Trump administration committed perjury in a court document that was filed with a federal judge, or they spent $60 million on this. So either way, they're fucking criminals, or they spent 60 million taxpayer dollars and funnel a bunch of that money back to the Trump family, in which case they're criminals. But, I hope the troll to say Michelle Obama's a man was worth it, because now you just look like a racist, stupid piece of shit instead of just a stupid piece of shit. Good job. By the way, if anyone would like to read that court filing, United States District Court for the District of Columbia, Susan Douglas et al. V. National Park Service. Susan Douglas v. National Park Service. In the U.S. District Court, District of Columbia. It's in the introduction. There you go. The UFC 250 Freedom was just special number of the UFC. Oh, okay. I hate to break it to you guys. I don't give a fuck about the UFC. So I know you're shocked, but
Right? Like, what? Who cares?
all right.
Trump just going back to his comfort zone.
If Donald Trump wants to watch a load of shirtless men wrestling with each other on the floor for his birthday, who are we to say no?
I mean, I feel like he could have just done it in private, right? Like he used to.
Well, that's true.
Thank you. Oh, this is fun. Thank you to Null for the two $10 super chats. Says, we were on the phone earlier. You blocked me. Before my call, you talked about a previous caller's children. Oh, I did? Oh, wow. Never again will you talk to the people in that matter. I stand with all. You divide. And then another $10 super chat.
Shut up.
And then another $10 super chat that just says, apologize. I'll apologize if you send a $500 super chat.
$250 to Erica with a K and $250 to Erica with a C.
And we'll make Matt apologize.
Yeah, they will. There you go. That's it. That's probably a better deal for your money. I would do that because actually I'd pay to see that. So I'd do that. Do that instead. Oh, boy.
That's funny. Never again, Matt.
Never again as I send you super chats.
Tell you how mad I am.
Matt, you can talk about my kids all you like.
Oh, Erika, I would never.
The crazy thing is that he didn't even talk about anyone's kids. That's the thing. He never said anything disparaging or bad about anyone's kids.
No, I did. I told
when?
Oh no, when I told
to Raymond.
I told Raymond when I told Raymond to fuck
No,
off.
but that wasn't bad about his kid. That was about Raymond.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I brought his daughter into it, but I didn't say anything bad about his daughter.
Yeah.
I was just saying
Bad about her.
because I know that his
Raymond's
daughter,
a piece of poo.
Well, Raymond's a fucking piece of shit. But he has said publicly that his youngest daughter does not like his politics and has told him many times and has scolded him for his shitty views. And he has said to all of us, to all of the people up here, and to a lot of our friends, things that we're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a terrible person. And I'm like, you know what? If I ever said shit like he says, I would also I would hope my daughter would have the fucking moral fortitude. Here. Yeah, to be like, fuck yeah. No, I'm telling the rest of the I'm explaining myself to everyone else. I'm saying would have the moral fortitude to be like, yeah, fuck you, Dad. I don't want to talk to you anymore because you're a piece of shit. I'm just saying, I kind of hope that she does that because I don't think he deserves. I don't think he deserves a relationship if he's gonna say and act, say those things and act like that. Sorry, it's shitty. Be better.
That'd be so deplorable.
Kid. I don't know. But guys, we're pushing it. We're getting there. I don't know if I want to get involved with another.
Can I just do it?
What do you want to do?
They've been there for so long.
What?
They've been there just for so long, the entire life.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, and then Null went in again and said, "Consider this channel null." Okay, bud. All right, good. You really got me with those super chats, boy.
So he's too cheap to send 250 my way and Erica's way. Then is what we're saying.
Apparently.
Well, you're welcome to leave. Did this become an airport?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's announcing their departure.
He's like, deuces.
Can I do it?
Do it.
Okay, all right. Let's see if this person's available. Hi, Dennis. Are you a Trump supporter?
I used to be.
Okay, you've been fighting pretty hard for him in the comments. All right, is there something that, and you've been also in the request for over 2 hours. All right, so is there something that you want to share with us?
No, honestly, I don't know if Matt remembers me. I called him.
He doesn't.
It's been a few weeks.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's very nice. I called him. It's been a few months ago now, but I was just wondering what you guys think about spending more money on education. Am I
Spending
coming
more
through
money
okay?
on
Can you guys hear
you
me
you
pretty good?
are you are spending
Okay.
more money on education. So you mean the opposite of what the
Yeah.
Trump admin is doing right now?
Yes.
I would prefer if we actually invested more into education. But like, what's the purpose of your question?
Because we spend more money on education than anybody else in the world, and our schools just keep getting
That
worse and
that's
worse.
not
That's not
that's
true.
not
I don't
true.
think. Yeah, no, that's not
That
true.
is true.
Shaking
No,
my
it's not.
head.
We spend
Per
almost $2
capita,
trillion a
Per
year.
capita, Luxembourg spends the most.
We spend almost $2 trillion a year just on education.
Where do you get those numbers from?
You can literally Google it.
But Erica's making a good. But per capita, we don't spend the most. That's the important number.
Well, maybe per capita we don't, but I mean nationwide we do.
But that isn't a good metric because we're not spending the most per student or per 100,000 in population. But still, that's the
What the
point.
hell is he talking about? $2 trillion though. The annual budget typically ranges between 103 billion and 268 billion dollars. Where the hell did you get 2 trillion from?
Hang on just a second, I
The
can tell
Department
you.
of Education is typically one of the most underfunded departments, all right, government agencies. So there's that part. That's why I ask you, where do you get your numbers from? So then you don't have to look like an idiot in front of all of these people. The fudge sickles was that? One
Yeah,
to $2 trillion? Are you serious?
I just googled it and it said well over $1 trillion, but that would be the
Is that
biggest.
is hold on? Are we talking about? I just want to. Are we talking about like
Where you
total every like all state, federal, like everything? Is
That's everything.
okay?
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't take into
Talking
account what
about
our states spend on education because each state has its own department of education. So you
Right.
wouldn't take them into account. You will only take into regards what the federal government spends on education, on the Department of Education, I should say, because that's what's being
right. No, I
dismantled.
know. I'm not trying to like argue with you guys, I promise. What I'm saying is I think
Hi, OB.
that investing more money into like that one guy he was talking about the teachers, if the teachers have more of an initiative, because I've seen a lot of like TikTok videos and stuff where teachers are just arguing with kids about politics, which shouldn't be done in schools, especially K through 12. Um, but if we give teachers more of an initiative to actually teach, like, have you seen those videos of? I'm sorry if I'm talking really slow, you guys. I'm in a lot of pain. I broke my
Hey, Matt.
hand and
Hey,
I'm
Matt.
on
Watch this. Watch this,
medicated.
Matt. Watch this.
But
Want to see a magic trick, Matt?
Okay.
You want to see a magic trick? Okay, watch this.
Well, that's just out of order. I just want to
okay.
point out that might be the worst thing you've ever done, Erica.
So I don't remember where I was at. I'm sorry, guys. I'm medicated. I recently broke my hand, and can you remind me where I was at, please?
I have to be honest, I wasn't
don't-
listening.
I
I know who did that.
The fuck was that? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Erica said she wasn't listening. What was I supposed to do with that? that. Please check your text messages.
I thought you were going to drop and leave us with him after insisting on bringing him up, Erica.
I have my text messages up.
I would never.
I have no text messages from you. Oh, wait. Wait. What are you texting me now? What the fuck?
Yes.
What the fuck? You're like, check your text. Like, I didn't have any. Well, I told you.
Oh my gosh. That was something.
I need to go to bed. It's good. This is a good point to relax. So let's have a good it's been we've had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun tonight. We talked to a lot of people. We said some things. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for being here. Before we wrap up, I appreciate you guys stop by Ethan's live again. I'll try. I had a nice time being up with him. That was fun. Appreciate you guys taking care of both of the Ericas. And thank you for helping out with the live goal. It's very kind of you guys. Make sure that you're following. Not just me and my backup account, but our friend Erika Shante and our friend British Erika over here. Erika, this Erika is private, so she'll just have to accept you at some point after the fact. Just FYI. Over on the tube, just FYI, you can subscribe to me. I hope that all of you guys that are here on TikTok are also subscribed to me, because you never know what's going to happen here. And you never know when you might just see me pop up on a YouTube-only live, because someone has been trying to convince me to do YouTube-only lives.
Do it. It's awesome.
So you guys probably want to make sure that you're all subscribed over on the tube, because then you don't, there you go. Anyways, so do that. And lastly, if you'd like to offer any additional support, you can do that with the apps. Links in all of our bios. We appreciate your support there. If you're over on the tube, you can do a super chat, or you can do links down there in the description. Really do appreciate all of you fine folks, and all of your support. It means a lot. And quite frankly, even if you're just here and you do a heart me, or you're commenting, or you're sharing the live, or whatever it may be, that's very much appreciated too. Thank you. Thank you for being here and for listening and for wanting to. It means a lot. It really does. It's just nice to see you guys here, and we'll be back tomorrow night to do more of the same. So, with that being said, let's see who we've got. Oh, you know what? I promised you. I'm pretty sure that I promised you guys that we were going to go over to Joey tonight. And
You did.
I did. Thank you, Erika. Thank you.
Well, listen. You all get to go to bed. I've got to go on a field trip, so you can all fuck off.
Not our West Coasters. They're probably going to be up.
Have fun.
I hope you have. Where are you going on your field? Oh, no, actually, never mind. Sorry, never mind. But I'll talk to you. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go over. Give Joey the raid. I just put Joey's down there, guys. If you're not following Joey, please go drop him a follow. Joey's so much fun. He's such a great guy. Drop him a follow. Do the heart me's. Give him your support. Give him your taps. Let's go show him some love. Show him some support. Thank you to both of my lovely friends over here who are just the best. I appreciate you guys very much.